Yeah, live or
We
recorded?
are live now. How you doing, all beautiful sons of bitches? It's who I'm Xer, and today we got the boys Evan, Jacob, John, and particularly Kino, fresh off his W, off of beefing with Otterly Noah. Kino, can you give us a little brief rundown about your W over him recently?
Well, I made a response video to him previously that I considered to be a W in of itself, but he's been getting into some really rough drama recently regarding plagiarism. I'm not going to say alleged plagiarism because he admitted to this on stream when he was confronted about it. You can find the most notable example of this being the Ryle Kitten House video, where he ripped off the script of another video essayist named Vincent Pavarel. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. And it was not good. He plagiarized his script while changing some of the wording. But the weirdest part is he did not see that as plagiarism. Now, for most people, that just sounds like that would just be a blatant lie. But apparently it's never been explained to him fully what plagiarism actually is, or fair use for that matter. And that's why I'm willing to talk about it with him more about it, and to see like how he can rebuild his reputation after this, because plagiarism is a big no-no in our space, in the video commentary community, because if you can't even have your own opinions, what can people realistically trust from you moving forward? Yeah, really bad. Probably going to make a video on it.
Yeah, well, speaking of really bad videos, so we have right here this video by this guy named Kiryu Slay. I have no idea, like, what the fuck. I have no idea what his beef with me is, but Kiryu just showed up out of nowhere on the last stream, John. It was after you left. And basically, he was, like, in the chat, and he was basically, I don't know, he just showed up apropos of nothing. I'm like, hey, hop on in here, bro. We'll hash shit out. He was like, man, I'm busy, man. I'll be free in 3 hours. Like, bitch, in 3 hours, I'm gonna be in fucking bed. I'm gonna be sleeping. I ain't got time to fucking wait for 3 hours. But either way, so to keep us sort of busy and sort of give us a peek into the frame of mind of this guy, we're gonna be watching his initial video on me, and you guys are gonna react to this guy for the first time. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, here we go, guys.
It's on my recommended.
Bex OG Star Wars. Are you really making a video out of Anthony's tweets?
Yes! Because it was some goofy ass shit. Okay, so guys, so some context here. So Ant's initial post right here says, as great as Heir to the Empire is, I always argued that Thrawn is basically what happens when you throw a Star Trek villain as strategist into the world of Star Wars. If you like these books, watch Star Trek instead of Star Wars. You will be happier for it.
Yeah,
so guys,
I remember this argument.
What?
I remember this argument.
Oh yeah, you did. So guys, so initial thoughts on this fucking on this shit right here, guys. This tweet of Ant's here.
Can you pull it up? I can't see it fully.
Hang on, Kino. Let me zoom in on it for you here. Hang on. There you go. There it is right there.
As great as Heir to the Empire is, I always argue that Thrawn is basically what happens when you throw a Star Trek villain, a strategist, in the world of Star Wars. If you like these books, watch Star Trek instead of Star Wars. You'll be happier for it. All Star Wars fans need all of you to read. Okay. I don't see why you can't have a smartly written character written by a smart writer in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Seems like he's pigeonholing, Star Wars villains, and somewhat Star Trek villains, but he doesn't really close off the possibilities for Star Trek as much. But it's like, oh, instead of reading or watching Star Wars, you should go to Star Trek. It's like, why instead of? Why? They can both have variety, first of all, And second of all, like Star Wars they have entire enemy armies. There's going to be multiple different personalities within an army.
Right. And Kino, since you're not tuned into Star Wars as much as I, and to a lesser extent John is, Thrawn, like the reason like Kino, you know who Thrawn is, I'm sure, but the reason Thrawn is the way he is because Zahn, the author of the Thrawn trilogy and Thrawn's creator, he wanted him to be as different from Vader and Palpatine as much as possible. He didn't want him to be some like guy who relies on like actual strength to win a fight. He doesn't have force powers. Like his greatest weapon is of course his mind, basically a military genius, basically. And he's not out to like have like the ultimate power. He's not out to just simply rule the galaxy. He's just fighting for what he believes is right, basically. And you know, to him, that's, you know, the Empire ruling the whole thing here, and that's basically it. Now, hang on, we got a new guy, Mikhail E here. Who are you, dude?
X, you're just letting people on.
Yeah, just letting people on. What's up, Mikhail E? What's up with you, bro? Hello?
Why you vet people, man?
Mikhail, speak.
Is this some?
Are you Kitty's way?
Is this some random Russian who stumbled onto the stream?
Oh no!
No, it says
His mic isn't working. All right,
gotcha.
All right, well,
Backseat, what I always fear whenever you're gonna do that is you're gonna let somebody on and they're just gonna start spewing out N-words or something. It's just gonna be like.
My worst fear is that Baxter lets someone on and it turns into that movie Unfriended.
Oh no! Anyways,
The one that was told entirely on webcam.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah, but I do think it's kind of insulting of Ant to say that Star Wars doesn't have any complex ideas.
Yes.
Grapples with.
Yeah,
To me,
and
this goes back to the idea. You know, you always hear like Red Letter Media or somebody being like, "Oh, you can't dislike this thing about Star Wars. It's a goofy series. This guy bumped his head in 1976 or whatever." It's like kind of has that mentality about Star Wars. It seems like where it's like, oh, Star Wars is the goofy one that doesn't have strategic villains. Like it's just a silly series.
yeah.
And so like if you want anything serious, go to another series. It's like, well, no, I'm gonna go to Star Wars for it because it can have a variety of things.
Yeah, in fact, I dare say that Star Wars has more variety to it than Star Trek, but that's just me. But anyways.
Unfortunately, when Star Trek tries variety, it turns into just corporate
Crap.
gobbledygook slop. So I would rather Star Trek just stay in its lane and keep everybody professional.
Yep. Let's see. Let me catch our chat. Rick says, this should be interesting indeed. Greetings, everyone. Are we reacting to another hater? Classic, indeed. A military tactician, indeed, Rick. I see the little dipshit chickened out. Yes, also, hail Briscoe. I
didn't know that yet.
I just took a look at his channel, and by the looks of it, he's nothing more than just a childish no-name. Responses or videos from guys like that are always pathetic. Yeah, he also has this is his secondary channel. His main channel is just Common Writer shit. So yeah, he really is just a no-name. But anyways, keep going. It's your boy Baxter, and today I have a
Backseaterception right now.
It literally is, yes.
Like, oh my god.
Oh, wait, hello? Oh, that was him in the video, my bad.
Video that
Yes. Oh my editing.
Why did you use music?
Fucking drama fucking news right
By
here.
the way,
So
the
here's
girl
Dan's
on that
Twitter
video,
right
I
here.
think
Go
she's also
grab-
on the server.
I don't think she is. I don't think she is. Like, it's just him that's joined, as far as I know. Anyways, that's this
I think-
motherfucker on.
Not throwing out any accusations, but I think she might be what is her name? Like Marina Domek.
Marina Domek.
Yeah, if you look at her name, it's also Kairu.
Maybe that's her. Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, I know she appeared on and she hasn't said anything on the server, and then I
Yeah,
noticed
she hasn't
that
said
Kairu-
anything.
Yeah. So wait, debate has been canceled, or are they just killing time? Are we just killing time until they?
We're just killing time. We're just killing time till they show up. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Go harass it. He doesn't like. Star Wars. Go Horizon.
Average Star Wars fan.
For me.
Yeah, average.
You do realize that's a joke what I said, right? You know? But anyways. He's
Star
just
Wars
an
fan.
asshole. He's a little bitch at that.
I hate demonizing just Star Wars fans too, because very
Yeah.
often it's just used to dismiss all criticism on, and it's a lot of times it's like people in the actual company is kind of what's unique about Star Wars. They've trained their fans to just like hate their other fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, look at how it turned out for Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
when Lucasfilms. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what these people are thinking when they think the answer to Star Wars in the modern day is to just have a bunch of non-fans or people who don't respect or understand the source material they're adopting.
Well, and
People
she just recently, whenever after she left, like her exit interview or whatever, she was saying something to that effect of what I was just mentioning, where it was like, you know, oh, you know, you're always gonna have that small vocal toxic minority that, you know, doesn't like anything that you do, and like they were always trying to throw that image out there, and Filoni has done it too at conferences where, you know, he's like, oh gosh, they get so mad when we had Rey and then we had Jin. It's like 2, whereas we've had all men for the rest of time. And he's like basically trying to paint all the Star Wars fans as sexist again. It's like,
Filoni's really guilty of that, because there was like this one like interview he was giving a while back. It was around the time Thrawn got introduced in Rebels, and everyone was and keep in mind, this was still when the euphoria was still relatively high, and the idea of them reintroducing legends characters into the Disney shit was still looked upon favorably. So everyone was like, oh, are you gonna add this character back in? Are you gonna add that character back in? Blah, 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 blah. And Filoni was like, no, play with Thrawn for a little bit while. Let us do our thing a little bit while. Basically, he sees Star Wars fans as like fussy children who need to be like attended to every now and then.
you must
and,
be
like,
trained
annoyance.
to like what I do.
Yes. Rick, Dennis, I have no idea how old these guys are, but anyway. Briscoe has Kiryu as a new name. Coward. He does? What? Anyways. Basically,
The little
made
bitch.
this stupid ass post, and I just have to like broken report on how he got absolutely roasted. It says, as great as Heir to the Empire
X, you're
is,
hyping
I
himself
always
up.
argue that Thrawn is basically what happens when you throw a Star Trek villain, a strategist, in the world of Star Wars. If you like these books, watch
Just because of
Star
like
Trek
Ant's
books.
accent, I don't know why. Whenever I read like one of his, I always read it in like a instead of like a George Bush voice, wherever he says like strategery.
Strategery. That there Grand Admiral Thrawn, he's a mighty fine strategist right there. Yeah. Filoni turned Mandalorians into hippies and Thrawn into a childish villain from classic cartoons. Correct.
Thrawn in Rebels with his little, and you know what? I only listened to the latter seasons of Rebels as I was like doing other work. I'll be honest, like glancing over when it sounded, because you gotta be educated, but it's not really attention grabbing. But all I remember is him just continually going like, "They have done well today. We shall let them escape." It's just like, hey, no.
I can't wait till we get to Rebels and Filoni Fridays, but that's a tale for another time. Anyways, Star Wars, you'll be happy for it. Okay, so he's speaking complete fucking bullshit when he says that, because one, Star Trek is awful.
Oh my God! You're one of those people.
Wait a minute, Backseater. You insulting Star Trek now?
First of all, it's a joke. I don't speaking legit, no kayfabe here. I don't hate Star Trek. I just play up like the fandom war between it for my channel. You know what I'm saying?
The endless struggle of wars versus Trek. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you listen to my video, you can hear Heihachi's theme in the background of it. But anyways,
God, it's the people with the ears.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the people with the
No,
ears.
but oh my God, Martin, you want to know what he is? He's
Okay,
one
it's
of
not
the
fun, right?
Star Wars. No. Okay, he's one of those Star Wars fans who hates Star Trek just because they're both sci-fi shows and they're both really popular.
Oh,
calling you
snap. She's calling me out. This bitch, I don't know her name, took a shot at me. But anyways.
And they,
Like
they
he's
both
one
have
of those
star.
people who is, like, oh my god, I wonder
Where's
if I asked him
Stargate and all this? How come there's never a fight with that? That's all.
I
wanna
don't-
know.
They're not worth it. They're too pathetic.
I don't think they're popular enough. I think
They're
that
not
actually is.
popular
I'm
enough.
not saying anything
No.
on like the quality of the series at all. I just think it's not popular enough to like
Yeah.
be a meme.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, hey,
it's-
Kiryu just answered. Rick and Briscoe just asked Kiryu on the Discord how old he is, and he says he's 20. Okay, so he's about 5 years younger than me. All right, then. Anyways.
Be like, fuck Doctor Who, it sucks if it's not like Star Wars, and you're like, and I'm gonna be like, you're right, it's nothing like Star Wars, and it's the best, and it has David.
Not anymore. Not with the later seasons.
Well,
Yeah.
Backseater, she kind of just made a lot of assumptions about you. So, what are your? Is there anything you want to respond to there, or just
Okay,
like clarify your
Speaking
position?
legit, no kayfabe. I just do not care about Doctor Who. Just plain and simple. I don't. And it's for a multitude of reasons, basically. So there you go. Anyways.
Tenant in it.
Yeah, I don't really know it at all.
Communist
I'm
trick.
saying that like.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's one of those people who use the word communist and doesn't know what it actually means. He's just like,
Well, do you know what communism means then? Do
Backseater, tell me
you?
what communism means, or what you think believes it means.
Alright, by my own personal definition, it's basically where like everyone gets paid really badly for doing a lot of work, and it just makes society turn to shit, basically. Yeah. So there you go. That's
Basically,
I know that's really loose, and I know that I don't have a whole lot of understanding of, but that's just how I understand it, and it always leads to bad things in history, so that's why I'm always against it. But
I would
anyways.
say like a better description is someone who it vocally believes that capitalism is responsible for all of the woes, if not most, or most, if not all, of problems in the modern day.
That's a good one.
Seeks the abolishment of it.
Right.
And it's also kind of a naivete, anybody who actually like believes in 100% communism, because it's like, yeah, it's a great system to work that like, oh, everybody works and pitches in and everybody
Theoretically a
equally.
good system.
But yeah, the problem is that there's humans and they're going to want more than what their fair share is. And then you're going to have a bunch of suckers getting screwed over by those people, and it ends up snowballing. So
yeah.
after
Yeah,
all of the
like
main people who advocated for communism and socialism were pretty well off in Russia.
Yeah, there's this great book called The Great Divider, and what it essentially says or proves is that inequality is a natural phenomenon so long as humans have freedom, individual freedom. Because obviously, if people have like are diverse and can make different choices, then some are going to make better choices than others. So that's where you get natural inequality.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah, you
unless you-
see merit comes in at some point, or it should, and if it doesn't, then it just demotivates more meritable people from even trying.
Right. Let me catch up with Chad. Rick says Filoni will always find a way to put Ahsoka in things, despite her importance, being as much as her character in Rebels facing Vader, dead. Yep. Is that his girlfriend? I don't know. I think it's his sister, or maybe it's his sister and his girlfriend. I don't fucking know the guy.
Jeez, got angry at the question at the end there.
Dennis, fun fact, in Russia, including the Star Wars, is more popular than Star Trek. Yeah, the Russians really like the prequels. True comrades right there. But anyways, Rick R says, I am Backseat Orion. I explain communism to parasites. What the fuck, Rick? What? Rick also says, this is why I don't deal with politics. Indeed, let's get back into it.
oh, Star Trek was always woke, so therefore it's communist propaganda.
Because that strategist villains, it's like, you
thought-
dumbass, I can listen.
I
That's
thought
why
the
I
exec-
called it. Oh, that's why I called Star Trek communist, because it's a post-scarcity future. And let me tell you guys, I do not want to live in that future. It's like, no, I like my money. Screw you trying to take my money. It's mine. And I don't even have any money. So anyways.
I don't think. Oh, post scarcity means like we don't have to compete for resources anymore since we can print out food. So
Well, that
I would
also.
say. Oh, go
Sorry,
ahead.
Kita, go ahead.
Oh, I can buy into like the premise of Star Trek of a post scarcity society, but it's how it depends on the reasoning of how they accomplish that. Because of course, it's a utopia. It's a utopian vision of a future society, right? So it's trying to impart lessons that we in the modern day can take to closely attain that future depicted in the show. But the problem is that a lot of the solutions we're being given is just dumb propaganda, like from Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah, I still don't believe in a post-scarcity future because, you know, like John sort of alluded to earlier, it's like competition is kind of innate in human nature. So, like, I still don't think that that's ever going to happen.
Well, and they're mischaracterizing Star Trek here. I mean, I've watched about 6 seasons of, you know, the series, the good ones. I watched a couple seasons of Picard, unfortunately, but you know, as far as the older ones, all 3 seasons of the original series, 3 of the movies, and 3 seasons of Next Generation thus far. But basically, like, when I say post scarcity, like, yeah, the basics like food and shelter, you could sit around on Earth and live comfortably in the Star Trek universe. But it kind of shows there will always be competition and a diversity of accomplishment in some respects, because the whole thing with Star Trek is then they're like vying for position, and they're vying for, like, you get to be the captain of the ship if you have a certain degree of merit and all this stuff. And it's a Starfleet is a somewhat militaristic organization. They're not ideally that. They don't try to be that, but they're going to run into shit. So it kind of shows the flaws in a lot of this kumbaya like crap that, you know, Discovery and them, they either dumb it down to be like Star Wars light, or they just like view it as like, oh, well, the only happy people can be the super socialists. And it's like, well, that's not really how the original series ever portrayed it either. So
yeah, it was never it's a post scarcity society, but a post classless society.
there's
because
conflict, and like ups and downs and classes, like you say.
So we got Double A. He says Disney stars fake Star Wars, fake company beating up on a dead horse. Anthony is an Ahsoka sexual. I think he kind of is. I think Anthony is an Ahsoka sexual. What do you guys think?
I mean, I don't know.
You know what? I'm not even going to give him crap for that. If it, certain Ahsokas, Rosario Dawson is hot. I don't care if she's a little orange. But like, I do think it's strange, as I've said before, that Filoni was okay putting 16-year-old Ahsoka in the miniskirt, and yet whenever she turns into adult Ahsoka,
with a midriff,
and then whenever she becomes an adult and it's Rosario Dawson, then he's like, oh no, cover her all up. It's like, Filoni, that's the reverse of how you're supposed to be, my friend.
And as we'll see later on, and you guys will see in the upcoming episode of Filoni Fridays, Filoni finally gave her a new outfit, but it's just bigger fetish gear. But anyway.
Oh no.
Rick says the Mandalorian movie isn't even getting talked about. That is correct. Also, Star Wars fans complaining about propaganda is funny, considering how shows like Andor are literally liberal bullshit. Communism is not that simple. The things that conservatives and modern SJW say about it is just stupid and exaggerated. Ahsoka is Dave's wet pussy dreams. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways,
on the subject of Star Trek, since I didn't get a chance to contribute all that much, John, you've seen Next Generation, right?
3 seasons of it.
Oh, I was about to say, have you seen that episode, The Inner Light?
Inner Light. What's the basic plot? I don't remember the title very well.
4 lights.
Well, basically, it revolves around Picard is struck unconscious by an energy beam from an alien probe, and while 25 minutes pass, for the rest of the crew, Picard is stuck in some unconscious, some realm, and eventually regains his consciousness on the Enterprise bridge floor. Whereas the probe makes him experience 40 years of the lifetime as Kamen, a humanoid scientist whose planet is threatened by the nova of its sun. And the probe is later found to contain the flute, which is where the whole Picard's flute came from on Family Guy.
Oh,
Ah,
damn.
But when I was getting at, the guy that wrote that episode, which is widely regarded as like the best Star Trek episode of all time, not just Next Generation, but of the franchise as a whole. The guy that wrote the episode was my screenwriting instructor at ODU.
wow.
Oh, did he bring in
God,
the flute?
Evan coming out again, listing off all his famous friends. But
And
anyway,
I was telling Brett Springer, who plays Lieutenant Data on the Next
Brett
Generation,
Spiner,
episode,
yeah.
and he was telling me that in the early 90s, while the show was like still running, my instructor was actually with the original Star Trek guys. He would go to cons with the actors and sell off flutes to all the fans who attended.
Those were real fans back then.
And here I thought communism was just sharing money and pawning their own stuff for the people. Yep. Anyways, 3 right the fuck now, who are also strategists in addition to Thrawn, and like Star Trek being just better and Star
Okay, then name it. Name it.
Wars.
Name
No,
it
fuck
right
that
now.
noise. So let's get a look at this bullshit.
To me,
So
these people sound like toddlers somewhat.
yeah,
I
I
don't know
think
why.
it's their accents. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
like Indian accents or
Sort of like
whatever.
I was about
You guys-
to ask, do we know where Brett Carver was from? Because I know he just said he woke up, so clearly he's at some kind of a different time zone.
I have no idea.
Google, where is it morning right now? Where is it morning in the world right now?
Here's mine.
Google answers where the sun is up, dumbass.
It's like that
no,
sarcastic computer for Courage the Cowardly Dog. Where is
Yeah.
it morning in the world right now? Where the sun's at, dumbass.
Yeah. Anyways, you're just asking me to kick your ass, and it's all like, good luck, and like,
Good, I don't need luck. I know for a fact
don't
I
need it.
can.
I know for a fact I can. Yeah, pretty much brother. Can indeed kick his ass. So OG jumps
Cedar.
in.
Oh, it always comes back to this argument with you.
What?
It's always comes back to physically fighting someone.
I'm gonna kick his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Uh.
play day to whoop somebody's
His
ass.
ass. Whoa,
Let's
hey. Whoa, hey.
play
Whoa,
day.
hey.
You better get
Whoa.
off my back. You might
Anyways.
get cold caught if you cross my path.
Evan's gonna go through the whole
Let's
song.
play
Damn it.
day to whoop somebody's ass.
Anyways.
Okay, who is OG Star Wars?
She's one of the GKA, dumbass, don't you know?
I mean, they're verified, so
Real and OG Star Wars jumps in.
Okay.
holy glaze.
I don't know how this guy. He's like, oh, she's verified. Did you not hear the news? It was like 3 years ago on Twitter that became somewhat meaningless. I mean, I pay for it because I don't like seeing ads.
Yeah, and he
but
made
I
this
do that on
video
every
6
site.
months ago, too,
Yeah.
by the way.
You're like, the verification doesn't really. I mean, I'm not even like. Obviously, I'm not insulting OG Stars or anything. Like, I'm verified. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I do it to avoid friggin' ads.
Yeah.
Glaze. Holy glaze.
Holy dick
So
riding!
Palpatine was a strategist. There's one.
Is Palpatine a strategist?
Yes.
Yeah, but the thing,
Absolutely.
Oh, he
Yeah.
had to ask fucking Google AI.
Palpatine is a galactic level strategist. He
Yeah, look-
orchestrated like an entire spiritual and galactic government takeover.
Yeah,
Like,
look at
He
this.
created
Yeah,
the status quo. He created the status quo for the original trilogy.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, I reject your status quo and substitute it with my own. Yeah.
mm,
Well, let's see what the Google AI says. Yes, in the Star Wars universe, Palpatine is widely regarded as a brilliant strategist. He masterminded the fall of the Republic and the rise of the Empire, manipulating events over decades to achieve his goals. His strategic genius is evident in his ability to orchestrate the Clone Wars, pitting the Republic against the Separatists while simultaneously positioning himself as Republic's savior. And he was controlling both the Separatists and the Republic at the same time, by the way. Palpatine's plans unfolded over decades, demonstrating his ability to think far into the future and anticipate potential obstacles. He expertly manipulated both the Republic and the Separatist movement, using them as pawns and schemes to seize power. I just said that. And he also identified and exploited the weaknesses of the Order and the Republic's political system, ultimately leading to their downfall. So yeah, this guy is a strategist, a true 4D chess master. Anyways.
Is just like, okay, saying that doesn't really mean anything, because like the reason why we hated the prequels is probably because they had a really bad like execution when it comes to showing that Palpatine is a
Oh no, they did not. You were just too stupid to understand it.
I mean, it's pretty cliche to say, but were you not paying attention to the opera scene? Like that was
Literally.
all him making orchestrations, you know, as far as like manipulating Anakin, because he knew that would affect the Jedi Order, because he knew that was key to the... He was, like, undermining the Jedi's credibility the entire time.
Yeah. He even fooled his master! Unfortunately, Disney turned him into a cartoon dumbass in the last movie of their trilogy. Oh, fuck! Yeah.
Just...
You mean like...
Seriously, I'm so sick of this argument where people are like, oh, it was just poorly told and showed to the audience. Like, no, it wasn't. You just weren't paying attention, my guy. Anyways.
Well executed.
No, I don't think it was. I think that was like the big reason why those movies were hated. Because they were bad at execution. Like, they were serious. Like, even though people like them now, you can't really say that they...
Oh, they like them now, as opposed to back then when they released. Okay, then. The way
according to John Roca, it was a dead franchise after Revenge of the Sith, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Mike Cassie says, the way these shill morons screech fascism all the time, you'd think they would love the prequels regarding Palpatine's rise to power. Exactly. No, they did not. Palpatine was literally the best part of the prequels. Have you been watching the movies with an ass instead of a head? Good one, Dennis. Even most OT fans thought the prequels were okay on release. Exactly. And keep in mind, OT purists like really pissed me off. So if they thought it was okay, that's fine. Look, I don't hate the OT purists for preferring the OT or the PD. My problem with them is when they say that like shit like, you know, garbage like, oh, midichlorians ruined the Force and whatnot, but that's neither here nor there, and that's a topic for another day. Anyway.
They aren't, like...
That argument sort of became irrelevant once, like, the sequel shills started coming out. It was kind of like, well, you know, we have our petty differences, but it's sort of like the differences between different branches of Christianity versus, like, an entire religion that's fighting them or something.
Yeah, Greedo's a good example of an OT purist, anyway.
Oh, he's not a purist, though, because he fucking shills for the Disney shit. He just skips the prequels only.
Yeah, hang on. What they say?
Like, they were serious. Like, even though people like them now, you can't really say that they aren't. Like, again, no!
Okay, so Vader screamed no in that scene. What's wrong with that scene?
It's a very tragic scene given the context.
It is, yes.
He wanted to die, and now he's forced to be Palpatine's puppet.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that was like his whole reason for giving up everything else that he knew and loved and everything. You know, he's in his most lowest point, and then he just lost the whole objective, what he sacrificed everything for anyway.
Yeah,
even when people want to say that, oh, Star Wars is goofy, look at, they point to Ewoks, they don't point to that scene that has been used in memes for years, but it is still I would still say a scene that still holds up on rewatches.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. What?
And I don't like Sam.
What the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, there's another one they always take out of context. I don't like sand. That's another one, of course.
And it gets everywhere.
Oh, the fucking Vader thing. No.
She already said that one.
Yeah, bro.
Please come up with a third one. Come on.
Come on, brother.
Reminds me of like, no, my pawns! No! Like from that porn ad.
No. I don't see porn ads that much, okay?
What?
My pawns! No! I need them back! No!
What the hell?
They're comparing Vader's no to this guy in the ad right here.
God tier editing.
What?
God
What's
tier
he-
editing.
What is
Oh,
even
yeah.
going on?
I don't know.
She took his AirPods and now she crumpled it up into dust.
The dust, and apparently this guy screaming no is analogous to Vader screaming no.
Yeah, you see, because if any two characters say the same word, the scenes are exactly alike.
Yeah.
More emotion than Darth Vader.
Did she
You know,
fucking die?
I mean, if you're gonna insult a no in Star Wars, like I know, Backseater, you're good with all the changes and everything, but I think I think it was like the third or fourth time that he had changed Return of the Jedi. He finally added a no whenever Vader was like looking between Palpatine and Luke. He was like,
Mhm.
no. And I was like,
Yeah.
that one I can argue would be like unnecessary or whatever. I'm still not gonna say it makes the movie crap or anything, but you know, if you're gonna
Well,
dispute one, dispute that.
Well, John, I hate to pull out this cliche, but as George said, it's like poetry. It rhymes. It's like the no cemented his turn to evil, but the no in Return of the Jedi cemented his turn back to good, basically. Anyways.
Did she fucking dust them?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Darth Bane, Darth Vitiate, and Empress Ice and Isani Isard. And Anthony. You can kind of catch my Freudian slip there because I called Isani Isard Empress Isard because I do like Isani Isard. But anyway, Dennis says the midichlorians are kind of interesting as a concept, but I can't understand people who didn't like them. The prequels made the Force more materialistic instead of mysterious, like an OT. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. It's like without the midichlorians, then the Force like really runs the risk of being kind of like a plot device to get the characters out of danger, like what the sequels did, because the sequels wanted to return them back into that mystical stuff where it's like, hey, you just gotta like pray and believe basically, and then you'll succeed. That
You can
What,
still
John?
have a more ethereal Force while
Yeah.
still having hard set rules in it.
yeah.
Like even Harry Potter handles like their magic better than the Star Wars sequels handle their
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah,
I
I
would
get
say-
that. Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
like one of the most popular criticisms of Harry Potter, the world, is its world building. It probably the best rebuttal I've seen to it. It comes in the form of a fanfic of all things. I forget the title of it off the top of my head, but it's like Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really, even though it's a fanfic, it's cited as a really good piece of fiction that's even better than the original work by some, because it shows Harry Potter if he actually uses his brain in the setting.
Yeah. But yeah,
well,
like
basically, I'm just saying, like, even if you keep something not completely scientifically broken down, which I don't think midichlorians even do, like, aren't they more of like a conduit?
they
to the Force?
explain what. Yeah, they're the conduit. Yeah, they're the conduit that allow Force sensitives to tap into the Force. Yeah.
So it's not like everything is broken down like ones and zeros at that point. It still keeps an ethereal element,
Yeah.
to where there's still like mystery and stuff in the world. Because I understand like not wanting everything to be super cold and scientific, but I don't think that's what midichlorians do.
Yeah, but it basically helps like keep the Force. Yeah, like I said, it helps keep the Force from just being like a plot device. Like it also explains like why they didn't just go around recruiting randos to like become Jedi after the Order fell, and like why Luke was the New Hope, basically. But anyways, yeah, anything better than Fantastic Beasts?
Oh
Yep.
God, Backseater. I actually thought of after we watched the Phony Fridays about, these are the Force sensitive children. I thought, Filoni's contradicts himself then in Ahsoka season 1, because then he says everybody has the Force. So why would a list of Force sensitive children even matter? Because they're all Force sensitive, apparently.
The Disney trilogy turned the Force some kind of weird Buddhist pantheism, which is totally different from the universal journey that Lucas made originally. Exactly. Anyway, let's keep going. No, that's not what I said. Learn to read. It's like, bitch, we read what you said, and...
Hey, how about this? Maybe putting a well-executed villain in a place like Star Wars.
He is well-executed.
Like, pretty flatly written, unless you read a book that was made in, like, what, 1990 or 2005.
Oh my gosh, the ancient history of 19... You know why we write things down? Is so we can go back and reference them later, and we don't lose the history.
Yeah, it's funny people say that when we are constantly referencing... like ancient stories told by the Greeks. Like Christopher Nolan is literally making a story of
the Odyssey,
his own adaptation of the Odyssey. Like, what is his point?
Yeah. Also, I know what point she's gonna make here, but like that doesn't even apply to Palpatine. You do not need to read a book to understand like how good Palpatine's a strategist. Like that's not true at all. And while I do say, and you all know what I say, like if you care enough to complain, you care enough to read. Like I said, that doesn't apply to Palpatine because you don't need to read anything. It's all there in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't even using any examples from the books. I mean, I haven't really run into him because I picked up on the books after he was already out of the picture. But
yeah,
it's like even I know he's a fucking strategist. That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah,
version of it that actually works because they actually hired writers who could write and didn't do that for the movies, that people are just going to look at it like that. Like, even I look at it like that. I was a Star Wars fan and I didn't bother reading. Because...
Or one, I doubt it since you dissed Palpatine earlier, and two, if you were a Star Wars fan, then why are you complaining about this? Bitch, Palpatine and Vader are literally part of the pantheon of classic villains. Man, how ignorant must you be to say the stuff that spews out of your mouth?
Like,
yeah,
think about calling the guy who he had all the organizations against him. Like whenever Palpatine came into the picture, I know the Sith had been setting things up for generations before him, but you got the whole democracy set up against, like, giving power to a dictator. They have all the, Senate and everything. You've got the entire Jedi Order spanning the entire galaxy. Like, this is the situation that he came into.
All under his thumb, basically.
Well, and he flipped it all around to where he had destroyed the Jedi and now controls the entire government. You don't do that if you're not a strategist. Like, just looking at beginnings and ends, you can see that he's a strategist.
Yeah. Is she also seriously dissing a beloved book? I doubt she even knows what book she is dissing. She's basically going on the points like, oh, you need to read the books to understand all this. Again, one, you don't need to read the books to understand the movies. And two, even if that were the case, like I say all the time, if you care enough to complain, you should care enough to read. That's why, out of all the complaints we can level at Disney, that's why I don't level the complaints like, none of this doesn't make sense. Like, I shouldn't have to read the novelization of the sequel trilogy to understand the plots. There's a reason I don't levy that complaint against them because I pretty much say that too. But anyways. Hell, if you read The Dark Empire, Palpatine is twice the strategist there as well. That is correct.
Good. Twice the strategy, double the fall.
Why should I read a bunch of books to understand the story?
Why can't they?
If you care enough to complain, you should care enough to read.
Why do I watch a movie to understand the story? Why do anything, actually? Let's just not participate at all.
Literally.
I understand the story from the films.
Yes! Like, it should be just a bonus, not required. It's also another reason
kind of what
well,
it
if
is.
it's if it's a bonus, well then, like, what's the point in even, like, reading it in the first place, then? It's like, John, like you said earlier when we were going over all them last week, we were going over them Twitter posts, it's like, if it's just a bonus, it's not required, well then it's completely superfluous then by that point. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And that was more in relation to, basically like things that are completely disconnected, where it's like, oh, we're gonna make a book, and this is how Disney's books are, by the way, because I listened to an awful lot of them while I was working back in the late 2010s there, and it was like, you know, you listen to these and you can tell that they're just treading water after a while, or they're just doing some super minor character that's never going to factor largely into the story, like Padme's one bodyguard or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, so whenever you make the canon too intertwined, or you're just too afraid to step on anybody's toes, probably Filoni's, then you would just end up with totally inconsequential stories that I just lose interest in reading anyway. Because it's like, well, nothing's ever going to happen in these. I'll just wait for the TV series to come out.
Yeah, it's like I said on that Twitter thread, it's like Disney stars is just better off not making any books and comics and putting all their time and effort into movies, shows, and games. Like, you know what I'm saying, right, Kino?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
There, so for reference to what I'm talking about, there are 9. I don't know why I just held up 3, just because it's a denominator. But anyways,
3 times 3.
Yeah, there are 9 fucking Thrawn novels, as far as I know, in the Disney canon. And, like, it's basically all him just getting to be an Imperial commander and then, you know, having this threat in his unknown regions that is coming in that we don't know what it is yet. And I think they're called the Griss. And it's just like tease. We fight one little squad of them. Oh, you think that was our main squad? That was just a taste. Ha! And it's just like, are you like saving these guys for a TV series at some point? Like, why do you tease for fucking 9 books?
Yeah. Another good example is the Acolyte. Darth Plagueis. Like, there's a bunch of references.
No, Kino, not Darth Plagueis. It's Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Oh,
yeah.
Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Plagueis, yeah.
Like, it's just kind of like not only for this, but also the MCU in general. A lot of people say, "Oh, we don't care about the extra source material," but then they'll like hype up Easter eggs and like characters being built up over the actual story that actually occurred, and it's really frustrating because if you care about these characters, then why aren't we just getting straight adaptations of the stories they appeared in, like anime, for instance, like just faithful adaptations. That's all people are asking for, instead of a bunch of writers making a bunch of bad creative liberties over works that they weren't originally talented to make. All you need to do is just use the work as a guide and faithfully adapt it.
Yeah, I think that's arrogance at a certain point, because it's like, I want the iconography and the guaranteed like hype and popularity that I know like showing this character will be. But I also want to write my own story because I'm too good to just adapt somebody else's. Literally.
Kino. I was looking around on TV tropes one day, and this is sort of going on a tangent here, taking a break from these two schmucks. So, Kino, I was dicking around TV tropes, and this is one of the reasons why it said the Marvel and DCU are hard to adapt, a la anime. The Marvel and DCUs are unique in that individual characters and franchises within said universes are generally easy enough to adapt to other mediums, but the scope of those universes is hard to fully depict, partly because they contain literally thousands and thousands of characters, many of whom they aren't allowed to use in adaptations, and even the comics themselves sometimes, for any number of reasons. Sometimes it's because of legal reasons, or the rights of certain characters have expired, such as Godzilla, Conan, and Rom. And as far as their sheer scope, both universes are essentially a series of franchises within one gigantic franchise, with each intellectual property having its own unbelievably dense lore. There's also the fact that for a long time, the more pulpy and campy aspects of comics were considered too weird and esoteric for mainstream audiences, though this was mainly limited to live action. And cartoons could get away with the more outlandish scenarios and characters, but were also beholden to being just for kids for years, which meant animated adaptations of darker storylines were almost entirely off limits. Some aspects of this are different now due to change in audience perception, though.
Yeah, so look, I hear like a lot of there are a bunch of major differences between anime and comic books, most notably certain storylines like the vast majority of manga ends at a certain point. That's not the case with a lot of popular superheroes whose storylines are continuing even to this day, like, and have been for decades. But what me and other people are saying is not to be like the comics where you don't have any end in sight. I just want them to pick the good from the bad. Use this as an opportunity to trim the fat and improve upon the works that people like.
Right.
Yeah, but that's not what the MCU is doing. Instead, they're adapting not only terrible storylines, they're also just adding their own bullshit.
Yeah, so Kino, one, I'll read this point off, then we'll get back to it. Another factor, as mentioned above, is the length of these, which consist of nearly a century's worth of stories, and in case of some characters have been running since the late 30s, with over thousands of issues. A combination of outdated values, a better understanding of science in the present day, and audience expectations changing from one generation to the next, means that both universes have gradually updated themselves over time to fit with contemporary standards of storytelling, and the countless writers and artists handling these stories and putting their own unique spins on them has led to various retcons, revisions, reboots, and wildly different interpretations of characters, even within the same continuity. All these factors mean that a 100% faithful adaptation of the Marvel and DCU from start to finish in a medium outside of comics would be narratively inconsistent, incredibly convoluted, if not downright impossible, and would be an extremely long production. Longer than most...
said, nobody asked for a 100% completely faithful adaptation of the entirety of the Marvel Universe onto the big screen. That's a ridiculous straw man. And even comic fans have storylines that they hate and wish didn't exist.
Yeah, this is why even the most faithful and well-regarded adaptations come in 3 flavors. Adaptations of self-contained stories that are set outside of the long-running main continuity, adaptations of specific arcs that are made with the understanding that those watching it are already familiar with the characters and their history, or that the story is famous enough that people are familiar with it, and loose distillations of the best parts of the source material, using the concepts and characters to tell mostly original stories while usually remaining faithful to the spirit of the original tales and characters. So that's it. Anyways, let's get back to them now. Nope. Alright, here we go, guys.
It has been hotel. It makes it so that you're required.
You're required to read the wiki.
Look at, yeah, just to
Nobody's saying you need to read the wiki on Star Wars before watching Star Wars. Who the hell is saying that? Now, for some stories, there are some stories where I do say, yeah, you shouldn't read that first. You should probably read these other ones first, because, you know, like for example, I know John hopped on it first, but like New Jedi Order, for example, I would not recommend people hop on New Jedi Order first, because like John noted when he first read it, it's like, hey, they're referencing a bunch of earlier stories in the timeline. Because they're referencing that, I wouldn't recommend you hop on there, because then you're just going to be like kind of scratching your head on it. But other than that, it's like, yeah, it's like you get what I'm saying, right, guys? But yeah, either way, it's like, but for the movies, no, the movies are literally where you start. So this is ridiculous. But anyways.
And the characters, when it really shouldn't be like that, by the way. I hate that being the norm. That's being the norm right now.
It's actually not the norm. What the hell are you talking about? If anything, the opposite is the norm, where they make everything so standalone and nothing really affects anything because they don't want to turn off newcomers or people who haven't experienced everything else. Like, John, you know what I'm saying, right?
I just got back from going to the bathroom. What franchise are you talking about and pertaining to?
Hang on, here we go.
It should be just a bonus, not required. It's also another reason I hate Has Been Hotel. It makes it so that you're required.
You're required to read the wiki.
Look at, Yeah, just to understand the characters when it really shouldn't be like that. By the way, I hate
First
that
of
that's
all, you're
being-
never required to read a wiki. A wiki is supplemental, made after the fact. So
Yeah, you're
should
never
no
required to read a
franchise.
wiki before hopping into something. That's ridiculous.
no
Like the
franchise
main-
is going to plan for that.
Whenever I see like someone saying, "Okay, check this series out" or "check this story out," in response, it responds to like a bad show. It's typically always in the context, or mostly in the context of presenting a better an idea presented in the show executed better, or in a story executed better. Because
Yeah, it's also always like it's like how some people say, "Hey, you should read the Revenge of the Sith novelization. It's actually better than the movie."
Yeah.
You know what
I've
I'm
never
saying?
seen this story before. Oh, well, I have. So check out this story, and
Mhm.
you're probably going to change your opinion on it. Like I think I mentioned this in a prior video, but it's like Plato's allegory of the cave, right? A lot of people have this certain perception of something, like this false worldview, but when they leave the cave, it's entirely changed. And when they come back and try to tell everyone in the cave about it, there's like, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Kino, we experience that whenever we're like, I know it's 1,100 chapters, but my God, it's so worth it. And then
Yeah.
everybody looks at you like you're crazy, and they go, "What are you talking? No series should be
Nope.
that long. Like you're crazy."
Well, nobody's. Yeah, and to that I say, well, no one's asking you to read it all in one sitting.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
I always phrase it as like, it doesn't get good at 1,000 chapters, guys. It's good right away, and you'll enjoy it right away.
Yeah. Also,
Some-
Kino, did you know Mom Cedar's getting into One Piece?
Oh boy, what she think
Oh,
about
yeah.
it?
She's interested in it. Zoro's her favorite character.
Base
Luffy,
Mom Cedar.
yeah, Luffy, she's kind of indifferent on. She doesn't exactly care for him. She doesn't like Buggy, and she's currently on the Syrup Village arc, so that's where she's at.
See, I can kind of get that with Luffy. I think he does like take some time to grow on you, because at first, especially if you've read or seen other shonens, it's kind of like, okay, he's that character.
He's the stock shonen hero, yeah.
Yeah, he's very much like the enthusiastic, I'll never give up kind of guy. So, but he has more personality that makes him more unique, I would say, as the series goes on.
Yeah. And keep in mind, the only anime Mob Cedar has seen is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but that's more seinen. But anyways. Melissa says, start the EU at the beginning, either The Adventures of Luke Skywalker, that's the novelization of A New Hope, by the way, from the Journal of the Wills, or Heir to the Empire, or Splinter the Mind's Eye. I know Bane says, don't read that first, that's a normie book. I think it's a good enough pick to start because, I mean, after all, it was the first EU book, after all. Anyways, I first read the... What?
I just said after all, I was just repeating.
I first read the original EU 3 movie novels, the Han Solo trilogy, the Lando trilogy, and Splinter of the Mind Eye from 88 to 90, the Dark Times, lol, yeah. The worst take on One Piece was Hassan comparing the Houthis to Luffy.
The Houthis, yeah.
Houthis.
Yeah, yeah.
People, y'all.
Oh, whenever he interviewed an actual like Houthi pirate dude and was like, "You're like Luffy," I'm like, I don't remember Luffy raping anybody, Hassan. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I don't remember him. Luffy also hating Jews.
yeah. Well, we haven't gotten to that part of the story yet, Kino. They have a lot of, right now they're on the whole Norse mythology thing. So next they'll get to the Jewish country, and Luffy will just be like, "These fuckers."
Yeah. Let's keep going.
The norm. That's being the norm right now.
Just walk back, and I
Yeah.
need to hear about Luffy going to.
Anti-Semitic Luffy.
Yeah, also the Mall Shadowhunter novel is better than the upcoming show. Yeah, the show hasn't even come out. We can already say that for certain.
haven't seen it yet.
But anyways, but yeah, like I said earlier, it's like the opposite is true. It's like, so they're saying, oh, you need to read all this stuff to be caught up, when I think the opposite is true. In Disney Stars, they make everything so self-contained and so isolated from each other, and so like non-effective on anything else because they're again, like John said, they're so afraid to like contradict an upcoming show and movie and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The only exception to that is like what Kino said earlier in his latest video series on Predator, like the MCU, where they do expect to see everything, but that's the exception, not the rule right now. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Exactly. You throw a Star Trek villain in the world of Star Wars. You clearly say strategist as example as if
Does this guy message you at all again, Backseat, or is he still getting up?
Nah, fucking Briscoe and Rick are taking him to town.
Oh, is he flaking out on you?
I think it looks like he's flaking out. But in any case, we'll just keep ripping on this guy. Anyway,
that's unfortunate.
Your logic and poor writing that I'm responding to. I'm not the only one. We got like fucking little one of Ant's dick lickers here.
Dick lickers.
Yeah, that's what we call his fans. So what, bro?
Said dick lickers. My
yes,
God.
Phoenix. Yes. Here's Brand Dyer. He's absolutely right here. If one accepts his premise, enjoying the villain of one very specific story.
I don't even think it's a particularly inventive, insult from Backseater. But if it pisses them off, I'm starting to like it more.
Exactly. Need to be happier. Star Trek. Never mind that it uses all the classic Star Wars elements, embraces its heroes. No, this one character is more like a Star Trek villain. Trek would suit you better. Yeah, and go back to Trek. It's fucking dumb shit. Fun 5. This will come up later. Here's Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. Big fan of the channel. Oh, this didn't age well, especially since me and Brandon had a falling out.
I think it's aged fine. Brandon's cool. He
is Brandon the Awesome after all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terry strategies can't exist in Star Wars according to your retarded logic. This is why no one with common sense takes you seriously. Exactly. And, that's a stupid conclusion. And Brandon says, no, that's basically what you said. Motherfucker!
Is this G1?
This is specifically season 3 of G1.
How do you know this? You
I forgot Brandon always used that.
Transformers.
Fucking gift is awesome.
Yeah. I don't think Ant has a dick for them to lick. Yeah, probably, yeah.
I swear.
That's not hard to do. He debuted in the movie where everyone fucking got shot. Even I know this. Even if I was like stupid, I would get that. You can't call me a nerd. I just have the movie on that.
I did not call you a nerd.
Well, someone must have had a shitty morning.
Yeah.
I'm being called a nerd anyway. Come on. We're in the year of our Lord 2025. Nobody even uses that as an insult anymore, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, wait, no, we're in 2026. Fucking hell.
2026, nerd is now an insult again.
Yeah, circle back around.
It's cyclical like that.
I mean, it's not.
It all comes full circle.
And to know who Galvatron is because he debuted in the movie.
What you say? I'm the only people who don't like the EU have never read it.
What's the EU?
Probably.
What's the EU?
Probably like all the
European
comics that were made.
We don't know what EU means.
I like how they try to be clever, like going like, oh, it probably means European Union. It's like, you can't be clever when you don't know a very basic thing in the subject you're discussing.
Straight up. Also, Jacob here coming in with the...
Shut up, bitch!
Meh.
Yep. Anyways. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, it's the
Star
fucking
Wars.
books.
Okay, the only reason why I know any of these books is that they tried to introduce Luke having a girlfriend and it never stuck.
Why
We mean it never stuck. He literally got married to her, for fuck's sake.
Their relationship, by the way, I mean, I jumped in the middle of it, so I don't even see the development of it. And yet it's handled 100 times better than any Disney Star Wars relationship has been handled.
Yeah.
Including, especially Andor. I know people like to hold that up. I think Gilroy is a coward as far as developing relationships because he does all of his relationship changes during time skips. And it's very lazy. He goes, oh, these two got together during a time skip. Oh, these two don't like each other after a time skip. And it's like he never like takes the time to actually like go into the ins and outs of emotion and relationships like on screen. And so like Luke and Mara, they've had like these little conversations like before a battle or something. and or just like talking about like how Luke's running the order and all the stresses and everything, and they make little allusions to their past, which now I'm anxious to read about. And it's like, what are you talking about? It didn't stick. Like, I feel like people even know Mara Jade better than like 99% of Disney Star Wars characters, and the 1% that they do know more about is because they heard them insulted a lot.
Alright. Excuse us, Karen. We're bleeding from the ears here. Whoopi Goldberg, just calm down, dude. I want to see like a fucking image, like a fucking Photoshop image of Goldberg, but he looks like Whoopi Goldberg. You know, he's got the dreads and the glasses and shit. Evan, you got to get to work on that, man.
Would that be next to a do-rag Vince?
Probably, yeah. Anyways,
Oh, the ideas are coming already.
yeah.
Just like, okay, can't you just like separate the two?
What's
Like,
that
just
Hulk
use-
Hogan clip you have backseat? Where he's
Oh
trying
yeah,
to be
this
black?
one, Kino. If you ever come down to Backseatville, this is what you're greeted with.
Yo, homeboy! Welcome to the hood, brother!
Oh, Hulk. The Hulk.
Oh, rest in peace, brother. Anyway. Hang on. Let me go back a little bit. So he's saying, like, can't you just separate the two? Hang on.
The two.
It's
just
not that
use,
simple.
Like the expanded universe as an alternate source of media.
Oh, we gotta make it an alternate source of what here?
Okay,
Media.
can't you just like separate the two? Like just use
What
like the expanded universe as an alternate source of media or whatever. You don't need
Exactly.
What does that even mean? Use
I
as an
think he's
alternate.
saying like multiverse it basically, like it's all different timelines or some shit. Which is basically another lazy writing trope to where you never have to have any consequences, you never have to remember anything, and you can always
Yeah.
just say it's another timeline.
Dude, that's part of the reason why I fucking dipped out of Mortal Kombat's plot, because every time where they're all like, shit, well, not necessarily in their case where they don't want to deal with consequences, more so in the case where it's like, well, we're bored with this continuity, let's do another one now. They've done it twice now. What's stopping them from doing it a third
Yeah.
time now?
It stinks because one of my favorites was Mortal Kombat 9,
Yeah.
which was like whenever they first did that, just because I liked it was basically a remake of the first 3 games. And I like really liked the modern gameplay with the classic like storylines and shit, because basically shit didn't change until near the end. But yeah, it was just like, really, we're resetting again now in like 11, I think it was.
11, yeah. John, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm a ride or die for the 3D trilogy. You know what I'm saying?
3D trilogy. Oh,
Yeah,
so
Deadly
like,
Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon.
No, like I said, I mainly just liked playing through. It was like basically the story of the first 3 games, but
Yeah.
with like modern cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah. Although even back playing that game's story mode, I could kind of see the writing on the wall. It's like, hang on, that's not how it happened. Because keep in mind, John, all they did in that game was that Future Raiden sent his memories all the way back to his past self. That's all he did. Why the hell do we have these alterations now, like Melina not being raised alongside Kitana when she was originally? It's like, what the hell's going on here? But anyways.
Yeah, Reverse Flash explained it. It's a time
Oh.
ripple.
So what's the update with the Kiryu, whatever his name is? Like, is he not playing anymore?
I don't know. Apparently he's not coming now. Hang on. Let me message him again.
I would try at least one more time, yeah.
Are you showing up? All right, here we go. Let's go.
Exactly. That's
don't
what
need-
I'm saying. You don't need. It doesn't
We'd
need
be
to be canon
honored
to
if
be
you would
good.
if we-
You-
Oh, it doesn't need to be canon to be good, she says. Ugh. Now, to that I say, sure, it doesn't need to be canon to be good, but at the same time, what we are getting in its place of what is considered canon is crap, though.
Yeah, I would say it's the tougher route. Honestly, that's why I call it lazy a lot of times whenever they want to discard all the things that come with it. But it's kind of greater risk, greater reward. Because I think if you can tell a fantastic long-running story and you make everything matter and you keep everything in mind, the potential payoffs are greater than if you're just doing one-off. Like, I've watched great one-off movies. My 2 favorite movies of all time, like Your Name and 13 Assassins, they're not connected to any larger continuity, but the as far as like getting attached to a character and a story, it's a hell of a lot easier when you're not going multiverse and you're not just disregarding all the storytelling and everything. Like, there's a reason I'm into fucking One Piece. It's not because he didn't go like, never mind, and just like throw in a new character at chapter 100.
Yeah, and yeah.
Now Nami's the main character. Luffy no longer likes to fight. Like,
yeah. And like I said again, going back to that one Twitter thread we read last week, it's like, yeah, but the fact that Disney has deemed them non-canon is kind of a big reason why they're not as popular as they could be. Because, like I said, like, when you really deem something non-canon, it's like you kind of tell the audience, it's like, well, this shit isn't important, so don't pay it any mind. And I even cited John, because John, you didn't get into the EU until you realized how bad the Disney novels were, and until Purist, rest in peace, got you to read the NJO books. Like, you get what I'm saying, right? Like, you really think like the general public are likely to read a story if it's deemed non-canon?
Probably not. No.
No.
Well, actually, you actually have Joker. That's unrelated to everything else in DC, but it has to be very. So there are some circumstances, but it has to be from a very. It has to be, the subject matter has to be very specific, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, and also I would say the more long running the non-canon part is, the less likely someone's going to get into it. Because that was always that was part of the discouragement with the EU, was it was like, there's all these books and everything, and now none of it matters. Whereas like a one-off film like Joker, it's kind of like a little diversion where you can say like, oh, it's some artistic freedom or whatever that I can take. I think that could have been fine without the brand name even, but I understand they wanted to make $1 billion. But it's like, whenever you have a string of non-canon material, it's tougher to convince someone rather than a simple one-off.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about its sequel, Folly of Doo-Doo.
No.
So
No.
We don't talk about that.
I bet you these two are smelly, yeah. What they're describing is visions, yeah. Remember when Grace Randall thought Visions was canon? Yeah, fucking dumbass. Oh yeah, man, that woman brain must have been shrinking over time, yeah.
Don't need your sweet, sweet canon
But
compliance
the law.
for it to be good. I don't care.
You don't like the sequel trilogy, you want to kill Daisy Ridley. Well, that's an apropos out of nowhere. Nice accusation, character for motherfucker.
Can't.
No, I can't, Mom. Go away, all right?
Uh-oh. Here comes the pot. Here comes the pot.
No! Go away, Mom. I'm busy, all right? Seriously. Fuck. Solar right here, shout out to Solar, friend of the channel. Thrawn is basically what happens when you throw a Star Trek villain in the world of Star Wars. So if you like Thrawn,
Hey,
watch
Kino,
Star
is
Trek.
this your first time hearing Mom Cedar yell at Backseat live?
My first time being in a.
Hey, X-Cedar, start a One Piece argument with her on stream, please.
Oh, whatever.
And be like,
Yeah.
Zoro sucks.
She doesn't watch enough for them to have a
That's
debate.
true. That's true.
Anyways, keep going. Oh, here's Solar right here. Shout out to Solar, friend of the channel. Thrawn is basically what happens when you throw a Star Trek villain in the world of Star Wars. So if you like Thrawn, watch Star Trek. I'm gonna play this. Now.
Oh my god, mid-reply in video.
Okay, so-
Mid-reply in video.
So what?
Did
No,
this.
where's my usual
I
one?
did that. But you want to know how old I was when I did
You're
that?
14.
9
9
years old.
Okay, cool. I did it while I'm 25. What's your point?
What is she, like 10 now? She sounds like she's still a child.
I don't know, man. Anyway.
Mid-video.
How are you?
Like her aunt.
How are you like?
Parents need to take out the internet from you right, for a few weeks, get you grounded.
Yep.
9-year-old me. What? Did he say
And
I was
pronouns?
gonna say, she doesn't eat out of the pot.
Yeah.
Mm. Correct. Anyway. Connell, this guy's a big dick like her aunt. Fucking heat pronouns. Amateur.
Oh my god.
He's the less
Pronouns?
version of the fucking pronouns guy.
Pronouns.
Fucking
Oh my
pronouns.
God.
I mean, hey man, that ain't a bad thing to be, cause Az is fucking funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They keep talking, and I barely understand what they're saying. Yeah, sir, I can't understand your accent. Grace should move to Backseatville. She needs to get out of New York. Exactly.
Well, I don't know if I really like all these racist white people running around.
Ah,
Fucking pronouns!
fucking pronouns.
Oh,
Yeah, she's quoting Backseater now.
Yep.
Don't have pronouns. Backseater. Don't call.
And also another thing, to further illustrate my theory that the lady in this video is also on the server. If you look at the name of the profile, I think she is Marina Domek. If you click on it, she has pronouns.
Oh, fucking pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
And I don't see anyone else on the server with pronouns on their bios.
Yep.
No, it says
Aha!
Us. Didn't she have a meltdown with Mr. Grizzy? I don't know. Did she?
Oh, Grace Randolph, this person is referring to. Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a meltdown with Grizzy. Yeah, because she was basically saying that he's a toxic hate channel.
Yeah.
I
Jacob
don't
says,
know. Mr. Grizzy, his content is pretty engaging. I can't really speak the same about
he
Grace
literally is the face of the GKA. Yeah. Anyways.
Don't hear him. Just,
Yeah,
just,
you
just call
did,
me by name.
his Borderlands profile.
Yeah.
Just call me by name.
Your film critic, fat fuck, probably on the spectrum.
Fat fuck. Fat
Probably-
fuck.
He is
Oh,
Probably.
fat. Did you not see his PFP?
Do not look good.
No, look at.
Look, honey, look at yourself. Please do not comment on people's appearances.
I mean, I admit I'm an ugly bastard, but that doesn't stop me from making fun of other people's appearances. I mean, fucking hell, Evan's a fucking lizard, man, and that doesn't stop him from making fun of other lizards. Kino's a
That's true.
that
Or
doesn't stop
people.
fun of other camera people. Am I right, Kino?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of
What
you
is
being
Kino
a
species? What is Kino species exactly?
Kino, what's your species called? We don't know.
Well, this mascot originates from Japan, so I'm part Japanese, I guess.
Oh man, I was thinking that you were a Cenobite because in Hellraiser 3 there's a camera-headed Centibite. Because
I always thought Kino was from Murder Drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or hell, George, well, the thing about Kino's species that they're also shapeshifters, so like he could shapeshift into a human. I know this because Kino takes on a human form whenever he's on New American Vision. Is that the name of the channel, Kino?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on that. He shapeshifts into a human form for that. And also, George Lucas is one of those people too. That he's a member of that species too. But
George
anyways.
Lucas.
Yeah, literally. Have you guys not seen the GIF on X of George Lucas turning into a cameraman?
I have not. No.
Oh, hang on. Let me get it up here. Hang on.
I mean, my species, well, me in particular, I also do a little bit of shapeshifting from time to time. Remember that time I put my camera on and I was going through my Snake Man phase?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where I
Dude,
gained,
that's
Hero
Snake!
Man.
yes, I gained petrification abilities. I sadly turned those two lovely ladies into stone that I was trying
Here you
to
go, guys. Hang on. Here it is. Boom! I told you he was a member of Kino's species.
How about that?
How about that?
Hello there. I'm George Lucas, maker of the Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah, I'm a member of. I'm a living cameraman the whole time.
I bet that makes you feel pretty proud, Kino, knowing that you're.
Yeah, that is your cameraman representation in the industry of filmmaking, Kino. Are you happy?
Finally.
Be happy, damn it! Anyways.
Hey there, baby. You want to turn my lenses, adjust my focus, if you know what I mean?
Anyways.
George Lucas flirts.
I think Gracie's a toxic hate channel, yeah. The way she talks sounds like she could use her own advice, yeah. Honey, eat shit Twatsky.
Reminds me of some like modeling person in a movie. There's like, oh honey, oh darling.
Yeah. Didn't Rokas say George Lucas Star Wars was in a bad spot after the prequels?
Yep, he said the franchise was dead after the prequels, I believe he even mentioned.
Let's keep going.
If you don't look like the sexiest motherfucker, and what I mean by the sexiest motherfucker, I mean IDW Hot Rodimus.
Literally throwing.
Does this bitch want to bang Hot Rod? What the fuck?
Hey,
What?
you know, if you like your vibrator, what's better than a giant robot version?
Rocks in a glass house.
Hey, all I'm saying, it's like you are trying to be like Yui Kanzaki throwing rocks at the mirrors in her brother's house, but it's fine. We all can't be Yui Kanzaki.
Who?
She was a
No
queen
one's
and
gonna
she would've
get
killed
that.
you.
No
Who?
one's gonna get that. It's too loose.
Exactly,
Your
and I hope
joke's
you
too
never
loose.
do.
I hate how the sequel haters are weaponizing these legitimately good books to use as a cudgel to bash on the sequels. That's pretty interesting now. And yeah, because these
How
books
dare
are
someone
those
use a
trash-ass
good
movies.
story as an
Using
example in
other
the same franchise to insult a bad story in the same franchise?
Exactly.
Hate that they're using it as a cudgel. It's like, no, they're bringing up an example of better storytelling in the same franchise. It makes complete sense to bring up a good story in Star Wars.
like your fucking Henry.
Henry!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You mean the book? You mean books that you have never read in your goddamn life?
I
and
have
continue
read
to
them,
prove
though.
that you
Ooh,
never-
that's quite the accusation.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I know this because if you check the comments section, fucking Ant chimed in. What's funnier is this guy turned out to not have even read these books when I asked questions about it. That's a lie. So for those who don't know what what Ant's referring to, Ant and I got into an argument one day on X where I was like, hey, all the fucking continuity errors in the EU were eventually patched up. So Ant brings up an example from Truce of Bakura, which is one of my least favorite EU books, and he said in that book series, Palpatine never saw a droid army when he commissioned the droid army to be built in the fucking prequel trilogy. So then he said, how can you prove that? And I'm like, I don't remember because I haven't read that book in years and I don't care much for it. And Ant's using that as like a gotcha. He's like, aha! So Backseater hasn't read these books. That proves it.
If you don't remember every single detail about every single book, it means you didn't read any of them.
Exactly.
Now, that's a very faulty logic. And what I always love, though, is, you know, say you point out one contradiction between the EU and George Lucas. If you're going by that logic, if you want to go by that principle, that means that it's not canon and that nobody ever cared about it on the movie side, then guess what? None of the Disney stuff is canon then, because they have disregarded far bigger things. Ahsoka's origin with the Rebels, everything that happened basically after the Clone Wars for her. Saj Ventress dying. I forget. There's somebody else that died in the books. I'm pretty sure that they brought back in like a thing. And it's like they've disregarded that canon multiple times. So by that logic, like Disney itself disregards itself. So you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, like I know for a fact Ant is like a big fan of Spider-Man and Sailor Moon, and I highly doubt Ant remembers every single Spider-Man and Sailor Moon story off the top of his head. And you know why? If he said like, oh, I don't remember, I haven't seen that in a long while, or oh, I don't remember because I didn't care for it as much, that would be valid. So, you know. But either way, I did get Truce of Bakura when I was down in Texas last year, so expect that review coming one of these days. But anyway.
And then he'll be like, see, he just made a review of it now. That means he hadn't ever read it before.
Anyways.
You're blind glazing.
Yep. Blind glazing, eh?
Fucking shitmaster
And
here.
How dare you skip over my goat Henry?
You don't even know who Henry
How
is!
dare you dismiss Henry like that? Only me and Carrie can do that.
Theory ain't one of us, lady. Enough with this shit,
I
okay?
think she said Kiri. I don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure. No, like Kiri with a K.
Oh,
I'm pretty
Theory.
sure
Oh, I
she
thought you said Theory. My bad.
No, I think she said Kiri. I don't know who that is.
George Lucas, what do you think about Dave Filoni?
Oh well, I told him, Dave, if you get me a flannel, I'll get you a cowboy hat. I didn't know he would become the gayest member I've ever heard from Pittsburgh, but I guess that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, Harrison Ford bullies me every week.
Yeah. Hang on. We just got an update from Briscoe over on Discord. The coward is gone. He's forfeited and will henceforth be known as a cowardly loser. The Weasel may be able to have a redemption if he joins the stream in the next 20 minutes. Otherwise, he'll be the cowardly nothing.
20 minutes? All right. We'll give him a half hour, maybe.
20 minutes, Kiri. You're on the clock now. Hang on.
Well, I gotta get something to eat.
All right.
Yeah, it was fun. Let me know if he comes by to debate. Let me know how it goes. But yeah, thanks for having me again.
All right.
Sorry you didn't come back, Kino.
Sorry we let you down, Kino. Anyways.
Well, we didn't really do it. He did, but the guy who was supposed to show up is kind of the one to blame.
Yeah. Irish Whips is lurking. Nice. So he's using what comes natural to humans as a gotcha. Yeah, apparently if you don't have a super perfect memory, it means you didn't experience it to begin with.
So to put this in perspective, like I read the first 6 Wheel of Time books before I started on the Star Wars EU. I'm probably going to get back to those at some point. And guess what? I'm probably not going to start on the 7th. I'm probably actually going to like make reviews and catalog it, because I will say, like, making actual YouTube videos on shit, it does, because you got to go over the information a lot of times and then you got to edit a video and everything. It actually does help you kind of memorize it a lot better than if you're just reading through it casually, which is how most people are going to consume stories. So they're not going to remember every single detail. Even someone who reviews it isn't going to remember every detail.
Right. Also, George Lucas, what do you think about Mark Hamill?
Oh, well, I liked him better whenever I could tell him to shut up and read the script, but he got a little bit cocky. And then I tried to give him a hot redheaded girlfriend in the EU, but he didn't like that. I can't exactly say why. I think I know the reason. I think we all know the reason.
Also, hail New York, Florida man.
What's up there? Hail everybody.
Oh, we're just waiting for Kiryu's way, the cowardly weasel to show up. Anyways.
He's making me die of cringe. He's Kiryu.
Yeah. She's fine as a person. As an actress, she sucks. So I say name her 10 best performances, and he lists off this shit. I say that's pretty fucking mid-films, yeah. Oh, sucks! Fuck you! Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Oh my god. This fucking
Buzz. You couldn't even do a
Buzz.
good Megatron impression.
Okay, do I look like I care though?
You could not do a good Megatron impression. Please keep your mouth shut.
Collection.
Oh, okay. So because I didn't do a 100% perfect, like, fucking impression of Megatron, I need to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, okay, lady.
He's supposed to sound like a robot? Jeez, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, I can do a good a decent enough sound wave though.
Megatron, this backseater motherfucker is a terrible YouTuber. You should not watch him.
That's not Soundwave. That's that robot from the Star Wars comic we were reading.
No, that's the fucking voice I use for him. That's my Soundwave voice. Anyways,
Star Wars pun very
Star
much
Wars.
Intended.
Just because
I'm the Star Wars book game now, but I'll always prioritize the canon books ahead of these. Bro, you got your priorities mixed up. You're supposed to prioritize the EU books, not the Disney books.
Yes.
Who cares? Oh my fuck.
Real Star Wars fans care. That's who.
Yeah, like, well, just anybody who even likes a good story, even if you were like considered Disney Star Wars canon, like you would have to like. It's so much more engaging. There's so much more, like, they actually move shit forward. It's not that much to ask, but like, my God, they actually do it in the actual EU.
Hello, New York, Florida man.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
I just noticed you got here. I left for a moment. I figured when I walked back in, I would hear something crazy, but not this time around.
Ow.
Last time I walked back in to get food, they were talking about Luffy invading Israel.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's see here. All right.
Luffy's winding up his big arc finishing punch, and he's just like, "From the river to the sea!" He fucking punches the.
Let's see here. They're either lying or you're either lying or you're stupid. Yep. Again, what if the book is said to be a prequel or sequel to said movie? How old is this broad? We don't know, Briscoe. Anyways.
Who cares? It's like.
What the hell is that thing?
What thing?
Link de Porio Oha.
Oh, that's a Twitch. John, is this a Twitch bot right here?
Oh yeah.
It's Twitch bot.
You know, they always say that, or they go, "I love your content. Hit me up on Discord."
Yeah.
Send a dick pic
on fanfiction.net. You have to come as DMs.
I'm a Nigerian princess. Send me your social security number and I will marry you.
And a dick pic.
Yeah.
Then I text back, I ain't into black chicks, sorry.
The only appropriate response.
Yeah. Also, 16 minutes left, Kiryu.
How dare you like the Heisei, right?
Attractive biracials out there.
Yeah.
What was that?
There are some pretty attractive biracials out there.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, Nicki Minaj became base this week.
Oh really? What'd she say?
Came out hard at a little press conference with Trump and was all like blazing him and shit.
Oh, she's been base for a while.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah, this was just like the most like out and about kind of way of doing it because she initially got in trouble for like saying that men are men and women are women at some press conference recently. Yeah, and she was basically like telling dudes, she's like, it's okay to be a guy and everything, and the left like went crazy on her, and they're like, the LGBTQ is your fans, and they were like going crazy, and then I think she just like basically doubled down and started posting like Chucky pictures and shit on Twitter, and then like had a press conference with Trump recently. I wish you'd done this 10 years ago when you were, a lot hotter, but I'll still take it now. You're still pretty hot.
She also said
Indian or something, just like half black. It's fine.
Hang on, Solar says I can't join today. I'll be watching the repeat. And if and when Kiryu joins, tell him I said what.
He's gonna type it.
Kiryu-chan!
Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say he ended it in a colon, so I knew what was coming.
It's fucking Majra Kiryu-chan. Anyways.
I don't
How dare you like the Heisei riders? They're all not canon.
No. It's like, how dare you like Amazon's more than Kamen Rider X8. It's not canon to the universe, and I'm just gonna be like, hey, I don't care. Bunch of Ryugas in both. It's canon. Fuck you.
You said X8, not build, you dumbass.
Yeah, but it's like.
I don't know. They can't even understand each other. I don't think they keep confusing each other as they try to talk.
All right. So for the best I could gather, they're using like Kamen Rider as a fucking analogy here. But basically, I think their point is it's like, how dare I trash fans of one canon over another because they like one over the other or whatever. I think that's what they're getting at.
They seem to be arguing with the very concept of like caring whether something is canon or not, because she's like, oh, I love this thing that's not canon. It's like, well, that's good for you, but it doesn't really solve the problem.
Yeah.
They never should have called it non-canon in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, and well, I think basically what they're doing is that like it's like, oh, how dare you say one continuity isn't canon over the other? It's like John, it'd be like if the DC animated universe fans went to war with the Arkhamverse fans or something like that. I don't know. Or
oh damn it! I was just thought of a really good example. Now I can't remember it. But it'll come to me.
You like X8 more than Amazon's because at least that's canon to the universe, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't like it because
I don't
I'm
care.
petty and
I
think
hate
Hero
it.
is just a ripoff of my favorite secondary. So therefore you suck. Therefore you're mid. Therefore I hope everyone in that cast gets blown up.
Backseat is my favorite locale. I just find him immensely funny.
Thanks, man.
Bro, you got your priorities mixed up. You're supposed to prioritize the EU books, not the Disney trash. So he responds with bullshit like that shit's not.
With bullshit.
I'm not
I'm not
going with the ones that add to the official canon, add more to that list first. If I can, then maybe I will add the non-canon Legends ones. The EU art is not going forward anymore, which kind of sucks.
Oh, so you admit it kind of sucks then? Interesting. You admit it. Let me zoom in on a little bit. So Jai Jimenez says, I'm going with the ones that add to the official canon and add more to that first. If I can, then maybe I will add the odd non-canon Legends ones. The EU is not officially going forward anymore. Jaina, Jason, Jaina, etc. They're not these Solo kids. Adam Driver's Ben Solo is.
Ugh.
Anyways.
Ben Swallow.
Yep.
Those big old man boobies.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, John. Did you just say Ben Swallow?
Swallow.
Whoa, like he's pumped up, you know? He's
big
He probably does that though.
But yeah, you're insulting.
He's on the gas.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's funny. When I first heard that term used in that context, it was at work, and there are some girls debating if Puss in Boots was swole.
What?
No.
And I'm like, why is this even a conversation?
Then Evan breaks in and he's like, well, feet-wise, yes, he is very good. He must have strong leg muscles in order to perform these leaps. However, what is shown in canon is that he's a very slender build. You like start breaking it down technically.
Yeah.
Next, you're walking on a conversation about how Shrek has BDE.
Well, I'm just thinking of when Ben Solo, he like first sees he sees his gay friend's dick that he wants to suck. He's just like, I know what I have to do. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it.
I will say, that is not the grossest thing I've heard in regards to someone theorizing about Shrek. I know a guy on another server who once theorized that the vomit emoji was the emoji face giving Shrek a BJ.
What? Why Shrek specifically? Oh, because the green. Just any green character will do for that. You could have said green.
I just know immediately after that, we took the screenshot of him saying that and we put it in the server Hall of Shame.
No.
That's funny.
Anyways, hang on. Let me catch up on chat. She also went hard against Don Lemon, didn't she? Nicki Minaj.
Oh, yeah. Because he was saying that she ain't black. He was pulling a Biden on her.
Nikki needs her vitamin
Don
C.
Lemon ain't black.
Yeah, really.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid broad. She needs the Reagan ASAP. Who the hell wants more Ben Solo instead of the actual Skywalker kids? Exactly. If I had to listen to this dumb broad for more than 10 seconds, I'd have to rope myself. Oh no.
I've already thought of the next thing that's going to win. It'll win the Republicans the next elections. You know, at their convention, they just get Sydney Sweeney and Nicki Minaj to make out. So then they get all the LGBTQ people, whatever. and then they also get, all the people that like hot women.
Yeah. Anyways.
Jaira. I know Jaira because I remember she's supposed to be Luke's girlfriend and she's like a redhead. So they
Mara, you fucking idiot.
basically made Luke his own Mary Jane, and I find that really funny.
Ben Solo.
They tried to get...
I mean, Mara, if we're comparing her to Marvel characters, Mara has more in common with Black Widow than fucking Mary Jane, but I mean, hey, pop off, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Legends. It's not Legends. It's the expanded universe. Disney doesn't.
They're not the Solo.
Disney doesn't get to decide
kids?
what's canon. Isn't like Disney. Why is it
Disney
all about
owns
canonicity?
the fucking IP.
Well, as I always say, ownership doesn't equal authority. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the Hindu that doesn't know what she's talking about?
Disney owns the fucking IP. I'm sorry. I know that you want your...
Cool, they own the IP, and I am free to say, "Fuck you! You don't get to decide all this shit just because you own it." Then, cool.
Oh, you do not understand, Mr. Backseat. You do not have any authority over me.
Yeah.
Only Disney owns me.
You are very bad, very bad.
Thank you, come again.
Bad man.
Daddy Lucas to give you everything you want, but he doesn't want to anymore. He literally could have held onto the brand on his own. He just didn't want to anymore.
It's why I'm just not gonna watch fucking Disney.
Cool, I don't want George Lucas to work on anything anymore. He's old, he's tired, he wants to spend time with his family, and I say good on him for doing that then. That doesn't mean that whoever he sold the rights to, I'm just gonna instantly accept everything they say then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't have to fucking puppeteer him like they did with Stan Lee until he died.
Yeah.
I feel bad for how they did Stan Lee in his later life.
Yeah.
That's why you keep on watching the Disney slop, because you just want Daddy to come back.
No.
When he never is gonna.
First of all, I don't watch it. I trash on it. And two, again, I do not want George Lucas to come back. What the fuck are you on about?
To fucking come back the way he is, because your daddy is a changed man. Okay.
I understand that, and good for him. That doesn't mean I want him to come back though. Like, this is complete projection here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably, Rick. Probably. This video was made on their break from the Quickie Mart. The customer is always right. Yeah.
Dad is not the same thing it was 20 years ago. You have to grow up.
Isn't the sequel like has the one guy says more?
Yes, and that is Kylo Ren.
Gonna bother the canon shit. Jason and Jaina don't matter. Only Adam Driver's band does now. And I respond to the usual stuff. So fuck you, Jay. Felix is
Given, no, I want to read that reply. Come on, why are you scrolling past?
And I respond to you.
Given that
the
IP, they can decide what's canon and what's not. And Legends EU can be used.
Oh my god, they're all reading over each other. One of you read.
Literally.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh my god, Kiryu's only got 3 minutes left. Fucking Briscoe is giving Kiryu no quarter. Briscoe just said, Kiryu, are you getting on stream there, derpy dipshit coward? Fuck.
Ooh. What you gonna say, bitch?
Bitch.
The new Star Wars content that's actually keeping Star Wars both streaming and in theaters.
I wouldn't go that far because it is kind of failing, but hey.
So you admit it's failing then. I see now, eh? Interesting that you realize it's failing, yet you still surrender authority to Disney anyway. Interesting.
It's kind of paradise, they're disagreeing.
Oh, hang on, they're mentioning Andor now. Hang on.
Yeah, at least Andor exists.
Oh boy.
From what I heard, it's actually
From what I've
okay.
heard.
Yeah, from what I've
bored
heard.
to check it out too, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I hear people are saying Wonder Man is excellent too. I'm not going to take their word for it.
Listen,
yes.
I watched it yesterday, all right? And
I
don't regret watching it because I learned something. They don't give a fuck how much they rub in our face that they're brainwashing the masses. And that's what the whole show is about. Besides, it's just literally a bromance. The whole show, it's a nothing burger. But it's literally basically Hollywood, mocking Hollywood to try to make it seem like, hey, we're down with mocking Hollywood too.
Hold on, your format. Hold on. Guess who fucking joined? It's finally Kiryu with only 2 minutes left on the clock. What's up, motherfucker?
There he is.
Kiryu-chan! What the fuck's up? What's going on with you, bro?
I'm just wondering, man. Like, do you have, like, what do you do? Like, do you have a job or anything?
This is my job.
This is your job?
Yes.
Do you have money from the job?
No.
It's not really a job, is it?
Well, it is a job. I'm doing this job to eventually make money one of these days.
Could you, with all the things you've said, and like I swear, you have more videos than you have subscribers.
And
I feel like that ratio makes it difficult to.
Are you gonna get to like something relevant at some point? Because you're just kind of like, I don't know, getting into.
Yeah, what the hell does that got to do with the fucking price of gas?
What do you do for your job? I wonder. Yeah, well, except I don't, because it's completely irrelevant.
Yeah, well, you work at a call center.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
but like you like, you. I swear, like 90% of your live streams are just bullying, like. No,
Bullying?
Yeah, no, duh. That's what we do.
just
Shit, bird.
reacting to some random.
That's the point. We sit here and make fun of fucking dipshits. Ass bird. If you want to join in, join in. If
Ass
not,
bird.
sit there getting all ass mad about it. Ass bird.
Hashtag ass mad.
This guy doesn't like any insults. Kiryu, what's your favorite insult? You always don't like the insults that are thrown out.
I mean,
Come on, man. At least enjoy something. Have a sense of humor. Fucking, you're shooting it. You're shooting the shit with the fellas right now. All right. That's what this is. Just be a man and shoot the shit with the fellas. Let's hear what you got to think.
I swear, like I woke up like a few hours ago, just had to do some groceries. I came here.
All right, good. That's a good
Oh,
start.
it's another
I'm,
big
I'm
dodger,
such
like
a good
SK
boy.
right
I'm such a
here.
good boy. That's why.
He's such a good
Such
boy.
a good Samaritan. I
Oh,
think the-
Samaritan. Okay.
So what? So let's get to the debate. What's the situation here? I'm new to this.
Yeah,
What's going on?
why did you show up all of a sudden yesterday after like we after like the initial beef was over, and then you showed up apropos of nothing? Why you back, bro?
No, I just saw you on my For You page, so I was just wanting to check in, see what you're doing.
How
Okay.
nice.
And
And then I just see you fucking reacting to some random bitch. And then
yeah,
I was
she's a
just asking
terrible
why.
video game player.
I mean, that's why you call it the
Oh.
backseat. You just backseat game, don't you?
Well, here's a fun fact, Kairu.
Wait, did you
Here's a
just make
little
this
bit of backseat
Kairu.
lore, in case you didn't know. Emmeline,
Alright.
the lady we were reviewing the other day, she was Backseater's initial arch nemesis before he
Yeah.
moved on to Ant.
And
Seems
What do you have an
Ant and
initial
Backseater
arch
moved on from
nemesis?
their beef.
Just wondering.
He's just explaining the lore behind that. You gotta listen.
fucking be
No,
patient,
what do
bro.
you
Let him
have? Arch
explain
and-
shit. He's lore dumping.
I know.
Sorry,
I'm
you.
sorry. Mr. Evan, I'm so sorry.
No,
But
you're
I'm
good.
just
You're good,
wondering-
man.
No, I'm just wondering why you'd have an arch nemesis.
Well, everyone has an arch nemesis, Kairu.
Yeah. Fucking
Dude,
hell,
this
even
is-
Mom Cedar has an arch nemesis.
Mom
Backseater's a
Cedar
big
has a-
Backseater's a big wrestling fan, so he likes to have, the storylines. You gotta have an arch
Feuds,
nemesis.
yeah.
You gotta have
Gotcha,
factions. You
gotcha.
gotta have
No. I
allies.
get it.
Yeah.
I used to watch WWE with my granddad, so I get it.
So it makes YouTube more interesting whenever you got feuds and shit going on.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's competitive.
That's not
it's
what I do on my
competitive in
channel, but
nature.
that's clearly what he's going for, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I get it. That is it. No, I'm just wondering why. I'm not trying to hate or anything. Just
You literally
Wondering-
made a video where you called me a low
I didn't-
cow. The fuck you
No,
mean you're not trying to hate or
no,
anything?
okay. No. Look, I just saw that video. I giggled a bit, and I forgot about it.
So you feel bad about it.
No, I just find it really funny. Like looking
Why?
back, because it's funny.
Why
Because
is it
You're
funny?
funny to
Well,
watch.
Beck,
You're
so you
funny
can't
to watch.
explain a joke. I gotta go with this. Even if he explains it now, it's not gonna be funny.
Yeah, there's no way.
All right, well, let me ask
Pick
you this
yourself
then.
out of that corner.
All right, let me ask you this then. Why do you find humor in it then? Like, why is it so? Like, why? Like what? What kind of comedy do you think I bring to the table that makes you laugh?
I think it's more of like how, like, red pill you are. Red pill. But
Okay.
that's just me.
All
But that's-
right.
Well, let me
Yeah,
ask you
I
a
just find it
question,
your reaction,
question.
how you like talk shit about others, funny.
All right. Let me
That's
ask you
all.
this: Do you agree with what I talk with like what I say when I talk shit about people?
I think.
It's a yes or no, bro.
No,
No. Why?
because I just don't see it that way, and like, I just find I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I don't even like Star Wars.
Then why the fuck did you make the video then?
Yeah, why you jumping in the fucking? Why you jumping in the water with sharks if you don't even like the fucking taste of?
Yeah, that's like that'd be like if fucking I jumped into like a video that's like talking about like fucking like what is it, BattleTech? Like I don't know diddly dick about BattleTech. I only know that it's a war game about giant robots fighting each other. I don't know who the characters are. I don't know what the factions are. Like literally. So why the hell would I make a video like responding to like some guy talking about BattleTech when I don't know any of that shit? So so by your own admission, you barely know Star Wars. You've only seen the movies with your whoever that broad was, and that's it. So why?
It's a guy.
What?
It's a guy.
That was a guy?
You gotta be fucking shitting me, dude.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's a guy.
Bruh.
Is it?
There's no way in
Wait.
hell.
I want to clarify
There's no
something.
fucking chance in hell. Can we listen to that voice again?
Well-
Can you pull it up on screen?
I just gotta ask though, you know, just for clarity's sake, is this like someone who identifies as a guy or is like biologically a guy?
Both.
No, it's a fucking okay. So it's a fucking.
It's a tranny.
Yeah.
How do you
Oh, you
identify?
can't be
as a-
both. How
Oh,
can
it's
you
a
be both?
tranny.
Oh,
You
you're not.
can't-
I don't. Hey, wait. I actually do. You have to somewhat explain this if he's not in the insanity that is modern day America. So there are some
Oh my
people
God,
who just
this
like
mental disease.
Yeah, there are some people who like, especially in like California, that like think you can just be whatever you want to be as long as you like tell other people to call you that. And they like basically try to cry bully people into like honoring their delusions. So that's why I had to ask that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've seen people online, like I know people from high school who work at these like, you know, elaborate real estate jobs, and whenever they inadvertently, like let's just say they have a client who's being really pissy with them, and they acknowledge them in some way, but they get it wrong with like the wrong pronoun or something, they show their penance by showing not one or two, but all three of their pronouns on their Instagram bio.
So
Okay.
here, just so that guy is a biological guy. Like no gender surgery, nothing.
Yeah, he just
Same
has a
guy.
high. He just has a very.
Can we all admit here that identification is something that's personal? The way one identifies himself is an individual thing that only they experience. Can we come to that agreement? Can we come to that agreement that an individual experience of identifying oneself can only be an experience within by that one individual? Nobody can share that one individual's lived experience, which makes them identify as who they identify as.
Ooh.
So
Exactly.
they can identify as whoever they want to identify as, but that's their fantasy. In the real world, to the rest of us, they're still a fucking dude or a chick.
Okay. I think either way they don't.
It's mental illness,
they get
dude, and you
all-
fucking you're no. It's like this is
I
like
don't think he's
elder
arguing with
abuse.
New York, Florida, man. I think
You're
this is,
just like enabling mental illness. People like to enable mental illness. It's fucking disgusting, bro.
Bro, why are you enabling Backseater? He's clearly.
No, I'm
mentally
enabling. I'm telling you that
You're enabling
people with
common
mental
sense.
illness.
Oh my goodness.
You're enabling people with mental
This
illness continue
is-
going on in their fantasy and their delusion. When the
Anyways.
rest of the world sees what's true, you allow them to live in a lie, which means you're enabling them, and you're not a good friend.
Okay. So, anyways,
But why?
so-
You definitely got off topic, so,
my next
You got no
question.
fucking
I have the
response.
talking stick, Mr. Florida man. I have the talking stick. Shush.
You have
Why-
to-
why-
Shush, go ahead, no, I said my piece. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, John, you
I
had
have
another
a question.
to
I have a
Mr.
question,
Chan
Kiryu.
here.
Does this person use a voice changer when they talk to try to like hide their identity online? Because that might explain
no,
the
that's
higher
actual
pitch.
voice. That's a guy.
Really?
talking- Yeah,
That is
just a guy with a high pitched voice.
boy.
I will
that is
say-
like a
Is there
burden,
any
though, like,
medication
wow.
involved to help that voice get more high pitched?
No,
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay,
Here's
so
the
getting
thing.
back on track.
I
So
don't.
getting
No,
back
no,
on track.
no. Mr.
I have one more
Backseater.
question. I have one more question.
I don't
Maybe
think that's
an insensitive
medication
one, but
to get a
you know,
higher pitch voice. I think it's more voice training.
All right, so,
I was
to
gonna
get back-
say, did he go the whole Michael Jackson during his time with the Jackson 5 route,
Yeah.
where Joe Jackson took him to the doctor and had the doctor give Michael special medication to reduce testosterone to make his voice higher?
We all acknowledge the voice is ridiculous. I think we all can acknowledge that now.
Because I will say, like, if that person told me that he was a female, that could have fooled me.
Okay.
Anyway, so getting back on track to Star Wars. So like, I'm trying to go. Let me see. So all right. So let me ask you this. So this is a point like before you joined. Like what? So like, do you believe in the phrase "ownership doesn't equal authority"?
Yeah, I can agree on that.
Okay. Do you know what that? Do you know what that phrase means though?
Yes.
What?
Just because you own something like Disney owning Star Wars doesn't mean you can do whatever you want with the IP.
So then why in that video do you guys more or less surrender control to Disney? You're just like, oh, it's like it's like Daddy Lucas isn't coming back, so you might as well just get used to Disney owning it. Like what? Like if you really do believe in like ownership doesn't equal authority, why do you just surrender to Disney like that?
I think it's just more of like now the Star Wars. I don't even say it's a dead franchise. Now it's just used by another company. I think it's not they can do whatever they want. They still have to follow strict rules, but they can add into the lore and whatnot. That's just what I think.
Okay, well, all right. Well, two things about that. One, Disney is not interested in adding to the lore at all. They're really more interested in doing their own thing. That's why they got rid of the EU, because they wanted that quote-unquote maximum creative freedom. And two, it's like, fuck, I forgot the second point. But anyways, yeah, that's the main point right there. So again, it's like and like even in the video, like you guys acknowledge that Disney's ownership is terrible. So why do you guys can just surrender by that point?
Because we just don't care about Star Wars anymore. I guess I used to like Star Wars when I was like 5. Not baby anymore.
Oh, so you think it's an immature? You think it's like an immature franchise meant for babies?
No, I didn't say that. I'll be a hypocrite if I said that. I like Godzilla.
No, it's just whenever you kind of phrased it like I thought you were insinuating.
No. It's just more of like I just grew out of Star Wars in a way.
But so then you're kind of like indifferent towards basically anything that happens to it now because you're not really engaged with the franchise anymore.
Yeah.
So you would say probably that rather than like even disagreeing with what Backseater says, you're kind of like are indifferent toward or like don't really have an opinion.
Yeah.
Don't really have an
I think I'm
opinion
just more
on modern
indifferent.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't like modern Star Wars that much. But
So again, if you're indifferent, why do you have issue with me like calling Disney out for their ruination and whatnot?
I think it's just more of the way you react is funny. I think the things you say like somewhat are true.
Ah. So it's more just mannerisms and shit that you find entertaining.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, damn, man. Well, your friend seems to have more of the conceptual differences between because they were really arguing hard on actual points that he was making.
Yeah.
I mean, Star Wars fans are usually just crazy. I don't know. Usually, from what
I agree with some Star Wars fans, like a Grace Randolph.
Disney
She's
one.
crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking Filoni faithful, or they get pretty crazy sometimes, making up Civil War stories and shit.
So then the second point I guess we'll bring up is that like your point on like is like oh you need to read all these books to understand the movies. It's like one, you really don't need to read any books to understand the movies. I have no idea why you guys brought that point up.
I thought that's what you were insinuating. My bad.
No, I never insinuated that in the
Because
video.
you said like, oh, they ruined the law because of because Disney fucked up the EU, said it was not canon, and all that shit.
Right. So that doesn't have to do anything with understanding the movies. That's more.
I know,
being
I know, but like,
required. It's
I
more
thought
like
that's
that
what you
they-
were implying.
No, the reason what a lot of people got pissed off about, and I don't know if you know this because I don't know what your YouTube like consumption is, because I definitely got educated on this based on like videos and shit, where people bring up press conferences of Kathleen Kennedy, who obviously is now retiring, but has been the head of this for over a decade, and she says like, "Oh, we didn't have any stories to base anything off of. Whenever we got it, we don't have 800-page books to base our stories off of. So it's really a lot harder." Meanwhile, that just pissed off a bunch of the fans because they're like, well, wait, you do have those books. You have like EU, which is bought by many millions of people, by the way. It's way more popular than a lot of people like to make it out.
Stayed on the New York Times bestseller charts a lot longer than the Disney novels.
Yeah. And certainly a lot more than other books that have gotten adaptations, like, I'm not going to say 1-to-1 because they probably got bastardized if they were made by modern Hollywood, but, things that have gotten, titles based off of them. And it's like, well, you would think that you would use that as your baseline, but instead they decided to toss it all out, as Backseater said, so they could have creative freedom, which to me is just kind of like laziness of like, oh, we bought the franchise partially for this fan base, but now we're just going to give them all a big middle finger.
I mean, it's just Disney. I mean, that's what Disney do. They fuck up a lot of shit. Why?
And why? Are you defending them?
I'm not. I think it's just more of like, I don't care anymore. I mean, it's like Marvel. Once like Disney got hold of it, I think they fucked up everything. I only watch like the Spider-Man films now.
You seem to defend Disney a lot, despite saying how apathetic you are about them and what they do.
I did. I am, but I swear
then
to God.
You do care.
I swear to God, I really don't care.
What
Then
would
what-
you? So hang on here. I'm going to run a hypothetical real quick. What could they buy and fuck up that would maybe like make you? What's something that like you care about?
Well, let's say Kamen Rider, because I know you like Kamen Rider.
Yeah, it's a peak show, peak series.
Okay,
Let's
so
say like they buy Kamen Rider rights, the IP rights, and they say none of that previous shit matters, and now we have whatever the current social cause is our new checkbox leader, and the entire story
That's what
is
they
about
already
validating
do.
them.
First of all, that's what they already do.
Yes,
Second of all,
exactly.
like
Exactly.
90%
That's what
of
we're
the show is
Yeah,
like
but wouldn't you be
90% of the
pissed off
series
if they did
uncanon
that
to
to the
each
shit
other.
you liked?
That. All right, Mister, I need to shave.
What?
Show your face at least. At least I show my
That-
face.
that-
Bro,
that-
don't
that-
get
that-
mad. I got a
that-
beard.
You can't go
Probably
after
can't even
appearances
grow
if you're
one.
going to be
You have
off
a beard.
Probably
camera.
don't even got fucking pubes, dude.
Oh my!
You can't go after people's
Answer
appearance
the
unless you
damn
want to show it
question.
on camera.
Yeah,
Would
answer
you
the
feel
question.
the same way
Answer the
if
question
they
for
did
you.
that to
If
one of
they
your
fucked
favorite
up
IPs?
Kamen Rider, would you maintain this apathetic nature?
Fucking dancing around the
No,
question
he
like a little bitch.
I wouldn't. I'm not. And then, but at the same time, they're not gonna buy Rider. It's too niche.
How do you know that?
That's the point of the
Well,
hypothetical. though. Basically, we're trying to get to something that you
Kyrie,
care about.
hypothetical
We're
question
not
for a
saying
reason.
Disney is going to buy Kamen Rider. We're just pointing like a hypothetical, like a thought
Hypothetical,
experiment.
yeah. I'd be pissed.
There you
Oh
go.
my God.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
So that's how we feel. So why are you getting on my case, and by extension our cases, for caring?
I'm just,
Being a hypocrite?
I'm just reacting to how hilarious. I'd say hilarious.
Oh, Backseater.
They're
If I
big
could,
words for me.
I would defend
I mean, it's
Kyra,
just
so back
the
in
way
day.
you react. That's all.
So
I just
that's
find it
just
very,
gonna-
very funny.
Yeah, I was literally about to point out maybe Kairu wasn't entirely digging on Backseater for his opinions and whatnot. It was just his general mannerism. That kind of what attracted
that's all.
him and
That's
his
what I said
friend.
before. Yeah,
to,
that he was kind of.
Because to be fair, literally everyone who gets on Backseater's case, they always point out to not just his beliefs, but it's generally his mannerisms.
I don't care about his belief. Yeah, it's just more the mannerism.
Hey man, if you want to laugh at my mannerisms, go right the fuck ahead. I'm pointing out that you seem to you seem to like disagree an awful lot of my opinions for someone who doesn't really care about my opinions.
I mean, yeah, because I disagree. I just like, oh, okay. Like, I don't really think that much anymore. I forgot what was the...
Kairu, I wouldn't necessarily defend yourself by saying I don't really think. You just opened the door.
I don't think much anymore.
Yeah,
we can tell.
And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you guys are
that.
wrong. I'm not saying you guys are wrong for that. But like,
you sure think we are wrong, given like what you and your buddy said about us in the video?
So you're basically just playing devil's advocate then?
Yeah.
Having a little bit of a clown.
Yeah, I'm just a bit of a goofball.
Well, anyways, so here's another question. It's like, why do you have the belief that you? I don't know, sort of asked this originally. Why do you even have the belief that like you need to read the books to understand the movies? Like, where did that come from?
I think. Fuck! I forgot the original video because I haven't watched it in a while.
Here, I'll pull it up right here. Hang on.
Thank you, man.
Kairu, you need to be more like me and watch all of your videos that you post on your channel more often because you gotta pride yourself on your work like that.
Literally.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
I mean, then again, I probably say that because I'm a bit of a narcissist, so.
Here we go, guys. Hang on.
And
Like,
they
he's
both
one
have
of
style.
Like, oh my god, I wonder if I asked him about Doctor Who, would be like, fuck Doctor Who, it sucks because it's not like Star Wars.
I'm saying that like.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, Kairu,
Oh my.
One more question. Are you sure your friend is not a lady? Are you positive? Like that's a guy?
I am positive.
Okay. I just have to ensure because again,
no, I'm very positive.
Go harass
Average Star Wars
Evan,
fan.
this
average
is
Star Wars fan.
It's
a little bitch.
Stupid ass wave.
Yeah.
With a stupid ass Bane t-shirt.
Oh my god!
With a stupid ass facial reaction. That's going on the thumbnail, by the way.
And they both have
The
style.
thumbnail.
Yeah. Like, oh
I don't
my
believe
God,
him. I think he's
if I
trolling
asked
us.
him
There's no way this isn't a woman. I'm sorry. There's
No,
no way.
no, that's a
It's a
dude.
complete
That's a
troll
dude.
right now. I'm not falling for
That's
it.
a dude.
So you're being politically incorrect by calling your
How am I being politically
New York, Florida man still thinks
transgender
it's
correct?
friend a
If
dude?
that's if I say that's a guy,
David Tennant in it.
Trash.
Communist.
Mr. Homer
Oh my
Simpson.
New York, Florida man's unleashed here.
Wait, Homer Simpson.
Only dick writing.
Oh my god, it is literally Homer Simpson.
Palpatine strategist?
Yeah, but the thing is just like, okay, saying that doesn't really mean anything because like the reason why we hated the prequels was probably because they had a really bad.
As Luthen would say,
with-
it means
with, like,
everything. Everything.
when it comes to showing that Palpatine is a strategist.
You mean like well executed?
No, I don't think it was. I think that was like the big reason why those movies were hated because they were bad at execution. Like they were serious. Like even though people like them now, you can't really say that they aren't. Like again, no. And I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Did she fucking dust them?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
My eyes sard and
Pretty flatly written unless you read a book that
Okay, here it
was
is.
made in like what 1990 or 2005 where it's the only version of it that actually works because they actually hired writers who could write and didn't do that for the movies, that people are just gonna look at it like that. Like even I look at it like that. I was a Star Wars fan and I didn't bother reading. Because why should I read a bunch of books to understand the story?
Okay, so right there, it's like, why the heck do you think that about the movies exactly?
That's not me, you know.
Okay, well, you didn't rebut against your friend, so I assume you agree with them.
No,
Okay,
he
well,
was just talking. He was just talking. I just.
Well,
let
then
him
why?
talk.
All right, well,
Like how your friends talk. Is that a vape? You know, vapes are bad. You should try cigarettes.
Hey, buddy,
Mr.
focus.
Florida
What?
man.
Buddy, focus.
The
Like,
joint.
well, then, all right. Well, ask me this. Then. Hey,
Later
buddy,
up.
focus. Focus on the question here, okay? Why? So,
You gotta jingle your keys. You gotta jingle your keys. Maybe eat out of a pot.
what does that have to do with anything?
This dude's admitting that. Wait, did you just call yourself simple-minded by saying like you gotta jangle keys to get my attention?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Well, anyways, so it's like the
Cool.
point. It's like, well, then just answer on your buddy's behalf to the best of your ability. Then, okay? Why the heck, like, did your buddy think that? Oh, you need to read the books to understand the movies. That's literally not true at all.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that? I don't read them.
Well, I don't know. You know your buddy better than us.
Yeah, and I don't know that much about Star Wars.
Let me ask you: do you agree with the consensus that you need to read the books to understand the movies? Do you agree with your buddy when he says that?
I wouldn't know.
What do you mean you wouldn't know? I just asked
know.
you. Do you?
How would I
think-
know? I didn't read the books. Duh.
Okay. Well, do you think that in the movies, as they are, you have seen all 6 movies, correct?
I've seen the first 3.
You've seen.
I've
So you've
seen
seen
By
one.
the first 3,
Now,
you
when
mean
say
the
first
OG
three,
or like?
you mean the
I've seen one
OG
of the
trilogy
prequels.
or the prequel trilogy?
I've seen the original trilogy and one of the prequels. I think it's
Which
the one
prequel?
with Jar
Oh,
Jar
so you saw 4 then.
Jar
Which
Jar
prequel
Binks.
movie?
Oh, Phantom
The one
Menace.
with Jar-
Okay,
To be fair, Jar Jar was in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith too, but in a fairly insignificant way.
the Kid Anakin.
The Phantom Menace.
Okay, Phantom. So you've seen the
Phantom
original
Menace.
trilogy and Phantom Menace. Was there any point when you were watching this where you're like, I don't understand this part, and then some buddy of yours, like some other buddy, walks in and says, hey, if you read the books, you'll understand that. Has there ever been a point like that at all?
It's been a while since I've watched it. Yeah.
But has anybody ever told you, yo, you got to read these books to catch up with those movies? When you
I said no. I said no.
Then why the
Yeah,
fuck you out here thinking that?
I never said I was thinking that.
Why the fuck is your buddy
Okay,
out here
so why
thinking
is
that
your
then?
Why are you asking me? I'm not my buddy.
I don't know. Get your
what the
buddy
Why
then.
you come on here for a
You're the one that
debate
came
if
in
you're
for
just
the
going
fucking
What
debate,
the fuck is
genius.
wrong with you, man?
Hello, Briscoe.
Hey, Briscoe.
Hi, Briscoe.
Briscoe, any words for
Hey,
this
hi to
guy?
Briscoe. Here you
Yeah,
go.
what the fuck is wrong with you, you dipshit? What's wrong with your brain? What the
Pop
fuck
off,
is wrong with
Briscoe.
you? Why are
Why
you
are you
fucking
so
like
Why are you so pressed? Calm down, man. Take a
No,
seat.
why don't you shut the fuck up?
Calm
you
down.
Why
Fucking
you did the
moron.
fuck up? What the fuck up? Fuck. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
you
yeah,
said.
yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
Hey,
Answer a fucking
my God.
question, you
Are
fucking
you like
moron.
do you like Husband Hotel by
Yo,
any
you
chance?
stupid
The
mushmouth
Briscoe?
fuck. Answer a question.
Do you like
Quit
Husband
fucking
Hotel by any
stalling,
chance?
you fucking
Sweetie, calm
dipshit.
down. Do you like Husband Hotel?
Yo, you suck a fucking dick.
You suck a fucking dick. You suck a fucking dick. Calm down.
You guys are making this
It's
job
not
really
that
hard.
Serious.
Jesus Christ, you
What is
fucking
going on?
numbnut
Yeah,
fuck.
hear you. Why don't you answer, Briscoe? Why were you so late?
Yeah, you're a fucking coward.
No.
You didn't say that line.
yeah,
Now
you're
I woke
hear
up. I had to do
you.
some things.
You're
Why are
a
you so
fucking
pressed,
Mm.
the
coward.
Briscoe? Are you so
Sounds pretty suspicious. He's being pretty vague.
He's not
I don't know.
depressed. He's angry. You fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a
Oh, why are you so
you're
angry?
a total fucking
Am I
idiot.
Indian? No, I am not Indian.
Yes,
I'm
you
from
are a
Asia.
fucking idiot. You can't answer questions.
I'm
No,
you
he
don't
said
fucking-
Indian.
He said I'm
you
not
fucking
a
fucking
fuck.
You don't come to your
All right,
own
all right.
schedules. You're a
Tell me more
fucking
about my
loser.
race.
Oh no.
I'm a
Okay,
loser.
okay.
All right,
Correct,
wait,
though.
Briscoe,
He's not an
calm
idiot
down.
Indian.
Actual,
Now-
I know you want
Now
to
we can
talk
get to a
one-on-one.
normal conversation.
but like, this is a public setting.
So
Yeah.
what?
Well, it's a stream, Kairu, and of course, I'll be
Yeah.
honest here. Not many people watch us anyway, so
Yeah.
It's too public. Come on, public indecency, Debrisco.
Public indecency.
Public
What, is he showing
public
dick or something?
Some games.
Okay,
made myself
let's
a
fucking sandwich before the stream. That's what I did. I got no shame in saying it.
Well, so
okay, but I
hear
do
you,
have
hear
actually
you.
I do
Oh.
have a curious question for Kairu. And this is on top of a double A, yes, ask me if you're Indian. So, Kairu, where exactly are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Asia.
country-wise.
You're from India, you fucking benchode.
All right, man.
Okay,
Just,
Kairu, you
just
can be
get
honest.
high
You
or
can be
whatever,
honest.
man.
What?
Because based on what I understand, it is morning in your area, and it's rather late for us. So,
Yeah.
It
so that's
is.
why I was asking, where are you from?
Yeah. What is your country of origin?
That should not
My
be a fucking difficult question, moron.
I'm not. It's not a difficult question.
No, then answer it, fuckhead.
Answer it then.
Thailand.
Thailand.
Oh, Thailand.
Fuck, that
Mine's
was hard.
Mine's the United States. In the
Okay.
interest of equal treatment and all, I'll give mine as
Yeah.
well.
All right. Okay,
Clearly,
so
you know where I'm from.
As you
Peter, that means you
probably
reached
said-
Thailand.
Clearly, Florida man is just high and just wants to insult anything. Or I bet he doesn't have the.
No, I don't just
Uh,
want to insult
hey, he's
anything.
New
I
York,
take
Florida
opportunity when it strikes.
he's
gotta-
like Edge. He's the ultimate opportunist.
Look, for anything
If
that
I-
New York Florida man says, just attribute it to the fact he's got to deal with Zoran the retard Mondani as his mayor. For
I'll be
now.
right back. I just got to quit
My
for a second, and then I'll be right back in.
All right, Briscoe. Anyways.
Briscoe is so pressed.
Anyways.
He's
so-
oppressed. I agree. He's very oppressed.
No, he's not oppressed. He's pressed.
What does that even mean? Pressed?
He's angry.
Like fresh.
No shit, he's angry. You kept it. You didn't show up until like 2 hours later.
I said I had 2. I said I come at 1 or 2 hours, and I did.
Yeah. We were starting 2 hours. Well, you should have showed up earlier then.
Sorry.
So, well,
I
but-
respect my time in the
All
real
right.
world.
So in the
All
interest
right,
of
you were
respect
whacking
of
it,
time,
whatever.
So in the
I
interest
was
of
whacking
respect-
it. Florida man, that's weird, man.
In the interest of
Stop
time,
thinking of people whacking it. That's kind of gay. Florida man, are you gay?
I'm gay for you.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, Kiryu, it doesn't really portray any sort of sexuality.
Listen,
Just
bro,
whack-
I will fucking bend
Hey,
you
hey, hey, hey.
over and fucking tear that little tight hole of yours apart.
Oh my God, your Flutterman's on a bender today.
I thought Backseat
He's trolling you, dude.
At the speed of
I
light.
didn't like.
Am I fucking
thought
gay?
back
No,
in
I ain't
the
no
day,
fruitcake. I'm not your fucking friend that you're saying is a fucking man who sounds like a little
Just
fucking
go get
girl.
high or something, man. Just
I am getting high,
Why?
dick bird.
You
I
told
can
him not to
tell.
smoke
You're just-
before. Now you're just being a hypocrite.
Hey, Kiryu.
No, so you know
Kiryu.
what my problem with you is that you're running around the bushes. You keep fucking avoiding questions and dodging
I'm
answers.
not avoiding
and
questions.
You're
I'm
playing
just-
games.
are.
You even
Stay on-
admitted
stay on
playing
topic
devil's
here, fuck,
advocate. You sat here and said you were playing devil's advocate. So don't sit here and ask me why I'm getting fucking rude with you. I'm
Why-
fucking around
okay,
with
then
you.
I'm just
Besides,
gonna
don't
ask,
take
why
it
are you
too
getting
personal,
high
all right?
on
That's just
YouTube?
how I talk to people. Don't take it too personal. Don't get your panties up a bunch. Listen, you Terry Market
you
shoot. Don't get your
listen,
panties in a
listen,
fucking bunch.
You
Kiryu, you don't know this because you're not in the U.S., but in the U.S., on the East Coast especially, that's like how fucking everybody talks to
This is
each
how
other.
we talk to each other while we're
Yeah.
having dinner, you fucking
You know,
cunt
people
bird.
on the West Coast, they'll butter you up to your face and then they'll talk bad and stab you behind your back. People on the East Coast, they just call you a fuck face to your face.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that's
shit,
okay.
man.
That's very true. Very true.
keep that in mind. I'll keep them in mind.
And also on
And,
the East
and they do it
Coast,
to
I
their
will
friends
say,
and
to
shit
talk
too,
shit
just so you know.
Yeah,
Here's another thing
this
about the
is
East Coast.
casual conversation for us.
Hang on, real quick
Face.
before I ask
Oh, yeah.
Kiryu next question. We got Sebastian in the chat. Your channel is fucking retarded. I hope it fails. It ain't gonna fail.
Well, Sebastian, we do not accept whatever it's called.
Homophobia.
Yeah, we don't accept homophobia around
Yes.
here.
Or ableism.
Listen,
Yeah.
He
listen,
sounds like a
Yeah.
we are a
typical
very
fucking-
inclusive group here. All right.
Sounds like a typical liberal fucking
You
gay
Oh,
bound.
apparently New York Florida man sticks his arm and his ass, whatever the fuck that means.
That would be a
bottom
lot of
right
flex-
sticks
that would
his
be-
arm. What the fuck does that
That would
even
And I
mean?
have
actually
an
be
extra
impressive just for the
chromosome
flexibility.
apparently. Ooh, I
I
didn't know
think that's
that.
you, Backseater.
Let me just quickly ask
Damn.
a question, so I wanna like continue on with my day.
Oh, curious. So, what did you come on to debate if you really don't care about anything?
Yeah. To play devil's advocate.
I just wanted to entertain myself. That's all. Alright,
Oh,
see ya.
okay. Well, we were basically just
Sure.
trolling you the
I
whole
think,
time.
You
I
didn't
think
really
I-
entertain yourself. You just made yourself
Didn't-
look like
I
a
mean,
fucking
I was
retard.
entertained.
You're
I
gonna
think
walk away from
Pyro
this feeling like,
painted
why
this
did I
guy.
just do that to
Alright.
myself?
Homeless
Yeah.
Alright, Mr. Homeless Man, calm down. I'm still talking here.
Yeah. I'm being a
Man,
home.
You're still
retard.
talking. Nobody's
trying
trying
to
to be talking. You
It's like
fucking
every
retard.
20 minutes he
You're a
tries to, like,
fucking
act tough.
mushmouth
It's like-
cocksucker.
I swear.
You're
it
not
looks
tough,
like
so
the-
take it easy.
Hey,
there. You
Kiryu,
hang
how
out
about
with
you
a
make
fucking
double ace
listen,
some Thai fried rice?
your
How about
fucking
that?
best friend is Boy George, so take it easy.
Boy George.
Gorgeous George.
Boy George.
Kiryu, like, let me ask you this. So, okay, so later on in your video, hang on, let me get it back up here. Hang on. So I forget like where exactly it is. So bear with me as I try and find it.
Oh my God.
No, it wasn't there
Hey,
earlier.
hey, Kiryu. How do you not like put a noose around your fucking neck every time that broad's
Oh my
talking?
God.
Oh, Jesus.
Why? What? Okay, Briscoe. I think you're just.
You're having a girl.
I think Briscoe is saying that he
Briscoe.
finds that voice very grating, is all.
Sweet, sweet.
No, that's a
I mean,
dude.
that's not-
That's actually a dude
Oh, the
from what?
Dan O'Connell. This guy's a big.
Yeah, that's
dick,
actually a dude.
Okay.
just call me.
Look,
Yeah.
what I mean by the
So
sexiest
supposedly that's the real Grace Trandoff.
I think he's legit.
I think he just caught her strand off.
Where is it here?
Please,
Add these
keep your
to
mouth
my
shut.
collection.
Okay, so like, okay, basically it's like around this part right here. Why do you have a problem with you? Oh, thanks there, Schwips. Why do you have a problem with like me asserting that the old expanded universe, or as Disney and presumably you call it now, Legends? Why do you think it's such a bad idea that I'm promoting that as the real canon and disparaging Disney and telling people to focus on the EU and not Disney shit? Why do you have such a problem with that?
I don't.
You were acting like it was in the video.
God.
No, I think like if you really want to follow the EU, just do whatever, man. I mean, it's over now. Sucks, but you know, that's how life is.
Damn, he likes that corporate boot. All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
again, it's like
I'm sorry if I sound like a corporate shill. I'm not. I just don't care.
You just kind of sound apathetic and nihilistic. You might be a little bit depressed or something.
Yeah. If you think I'm red pilled, I think you're black pilled, bro.
I think he's pink pilled.
Because I'm so handsome. Thank you. Because I'm so handsome.
What?
Because you're so fucking gay.
You're depressed because you're handsome.
Because I'm
That's
so
ridiculous.
gay. Oh, thank you.
Your continuity doesn't make any sense. You know, normally
Also,
handsome
Pyro,
people are less
I
depressed.
just want to point out, to us, you're just the letter M. Like, we don't know what you look like.
Well, the M,
Yeah,
you know,
that
I
is a
think
Yeah,
M
turn
is
your
like
camera on, you coward.
M is like a middle of the road kind of letter. I wouldn't really consider it handsome or ugly. I don't know.
I picture him looking like Sloth from the Goonies.
Hey, you guys.
All right, but no, Kiryu, it's like, well, it's like, why, like, but like, so like, I'm out here promoting it, and it's like you think it's a problem. Why? Why do you think I should?
Kiryu doesn't know anything about Star Wars, so why the
Yes,
fuck
he literally didn't even know what
EU
EU meant. He had to Google it mid-video. He thought I meant the European Union, for fuck's sake.
What a fucking idiot.
That's right.
One of the worst
Of
organizations on Earth.
course, because that's the EU is only in Star Wars, not any other abbreviation.
Are you a
Okay,
fucking
what?
moron?
What the fuck?
What does that have to do with
Really talking
anything?
about it in the context of Star Wars, though. Like, I feel like you guys could have used context clues, you know?
Yeah.
We know it's a Star Wars thing. I was just
You didn't
being-
in the video. That's why you had to Google it, you dipshit.
I think
Now,
you're
obviously,
covering up
we
for a
know
brain
it's not
fart.
the European Union, you dumbass.
You legit thought it was.
I think you're trying to cover up for a
We
brain
thought- we-
fart.
Literally, it was for the bit. It was for the
Uh-huh.
bit.
For the bit. Oh, you weren't.
Not
but
a
now
very
it's for the
funny bit if that's what you were going for, but I think you're
Yeah,
just kind of like
It's
covering your
funny how
ass.
you
I'm so unfunny.
I think it's kind of like, you know, I majorly screwed up, so now I'm going to try and say it was a joke kind
Yeah.
of deal here.
Well,
So you're not funny.
Sure,
so get
why
back
not?
to the fucking point at hand here.
Yeah. So why do you think it's such a problem that I'm out here championing the EU, disparaging Disney, and I told that one guy, don't buy don't buy Disney books, buy EU books. Why?
I did. Wow, I forgot.
Yes, you took issue with it in the video.
So
Why?
you don't remember what the fuck
I
you
wouldn't
said?
say it was an issue.
Why did you act like it then?
Because we just like to overreact. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if you.
No, you
know
like to act like a
I'm
bunch
great
of stupid
actor.
fucking idiots.
Yeah, so how about you stop acting like that and answer the question? Why is it a problem?
I just said it wasn't a problem and we were just overreacting. Calm down. It was for the bit. My God.
You calm down.
There is no
You
bit.
calm down.
There is no bit here, Kiryu. Okay,
There
let's be real
is.
here. Yeah,
There
no, there
is.
isn't.
Well, now he's going to say that this was a bit, so, you know.
Yeah,
Well, then
yeah.
answer the question. Why is it a problem for me to champion the EU instead?
I just said it wasn't a problem.
Then why are you acting
But
like
in
it
the video,
was?
it was
Yeah.
because we just.
Why did you come
That
on
was
here if
funny
it's
to
just
say
like,
I know.
then.
if
We
every
like to
answer is just going to
disagree.
be that you don't care, that it's whatever? Like, what do you...
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, what
If
do
you
you
didn't
even...
care to begin with, why the hell did you even make the video to begin with?
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you
It
truly
was
did not
funny.
care, if you truly did not care about Star Wars or what I had to say, why the hell did you make that video?
How did you hear even about Backseater? Like, why
Yeah.
do you... If you're like, don't care about all this stuff, then how do you come across someone who does care?
I don't know, FYP.
FYP?
I think it was because like Endor was
Oh,
coming
for your
out.
page.
Mm.
I think that's why. I don't know.
Ah, okay.
So what do you like about Star Wars then?
I mean, the action was cool. Like
No,
that.
Nah, the pew
that.
pew
What
lasers
do you-
got
what do
you.
you- like, what
Sorry,
fucking movie
sorry. I was like the last
story-
movie I watched was The Phantom Menace when I was like a youngling, so I wouldn't remember.
Hey,
that
he knows
much.
younglings.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure all your friends are in a better place.
Yeah, my
That's
I agree.
a reference to a movie you might not have
See, he didn't see up to that. He won't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but my apologies, Kyro. My apologies.
I would-
Kyro.
Yeah,
I would
Evan,
recommend-
spoilers!
I would recommend Carrie.
Spoilers, Evan. Come on, Evan.
Carrie, I'd recommend there are a couple.
All
Of
Wait, I'll
good
put it to you this
movies
way. I'll put it to you
from
this
the
way then. You may know that scene, but you may not know the context. If you watch the other two movies, eventually get to Revenge of the Sith, you'll see. You'll see for yourself. You'll see.
And Carrie, you, if you like a good
I might watch the
animation, and
movie. I might get back into Star Wars. I don't know.
well, if you
Oh,
like
you
good animation,
might.
if you like good
Okay.
animation and shit, you should definitely watch the 2003 Clone Wars. That's a fucking masterpiece.
Wait,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I actually want to get into Clone Wars.
So-
no,
so-
No.
if you get the-
I'm being specific. I'm being specific here. I said the 2003 Clone Wars. The 2008 one
is
sucks.
it like? No. Wait, let me.
So, Kyro, take notes here. Take notes here. If you want to get back into Star Wars, mainly the prequel era, all this stuff, watch the 2003 micro series of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
You won't be sorry.
Or is it the one with the 2D animations, not the 3D?
Yeah.
ones?
Yes.
Yes,
That's
that-
a
Oh
good
wait,
one.
the animation actually looks
What's your
fire.
stance
Oh,
on
you're
Disney
right.
Star Wars? Curious.
Oh, he doesn't care, Briscoe.
I don't like it. I don't like what they did to fucking.
Then why the hell are you out here like running defense
So you're
for
not
them?
really here to debate. You might just be here to kind of get educated, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say, I would be very inclined to bring Cairo into our Backseat Boys posse here.
No fucking way.
I would say
I don't feel like little
chill.
bitches in here, Evan.
He's gonna really have to earn that spot.
I mean, let me put it to you this way: we've tolerated ZumaFan.
No, we haven't.
Well,
Or at least
you may have, Evan, but I didn't.
I mean, if he's really just here just to like, you know, I get it. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna go, you know, troll Backseat or whatever a little bit. It's like, okay, fine. I mean, it's a little bit lame that you said you were, you know, here for to like debate something, and now you're not. So that's a little bit of a bait and switch, not so nice. But, you know, I'm not above, as you can probably tell. I kind of like recommending shit if people actually haven't seen something that's good. So the 2 remaining prequel movies, and then the 2000.
You're gonna recommend me some Star Wars shit? Sure. I don't have anything in the watch list right now.
There you
Yeah,
go.
everything
There you go.
except Disney.
Literally, yes.
Well, you've seen Phantom Menace, so I would see Attack of the Clones, and then I'd check out the 2003 micro series, because that would be like chronological order. And that's actually the order that it released in, too, because they released that micro series before Revenge of the Sith.
It's sort of like a little appetizer to get people excited for Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
There
enough.
you go.
Hey, thanks for the recommendation, mate.
Now we
No
can get
problemo.
now. Cool. Now let's get back to the fucking video and see what else you have to fucking say. I gotta find the exact point we're at.
But, like, I gotta go though. I have to.
No.
take care of my-
Why do you
now
gotta
you're
go?
chickening out here. Okay then.
It's not that I'm chickening out. I just have to go.
Why?
Yeah,
I would
sure,
say-
pal.
No, sure.
Why
I
do
would
you have
stay.
to go?
You could
Why do you
give
have
me
to
more
go?
recommendations.
What are you doing?
Take care of my grandma.
Oh, really?
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's old, probably.
She's old.
I'm not gonna lie, Backseater. That's not the best question.
that was a
What
stupid
was she
question.
sick
man.
with? Was she sick with?
She's not sick. She's just old.
Sure, pal. Sure, pal.
I mean, if you were around me,
I'm in my
Hey,
20s and my grandma's still alive. I think that says a lot.
How old are you?
20.
How?
I'm
He
20.
said 20.
Nah, your grandma's already dead.
What?
Oh,
When do you
Okay,
think people
sure,
have
man.
babies, Backseater? Jeez.
Like, come on, why are you scrolling?
All right,
down?
you guys have
I mean,
fun.
are we really
I'm
gonna
just gonna
trust
go.
you with
Thanks for the
anything?
recommendations.
Yeah, hashtag grandma gate.
Imagine if Kiryu
Grandma
comes
gate.
back in the
Oh.
chat. Kiryu, if you come back in the chat in a week and they're like, hey, those prequel movies in that 2003 series, they were pretty sweet. I'll actually like give you some props there. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
you actually check it out.
You have
So, yeah,
until
Cairo,
February
your
5th to
homework
do
for
that.
tonight. Watch the prequels and the 2003 micro series. Come back next week and then talk about how great and awesome they were.
You should
They're
watch
great
them
and
with your grandma if she's like still into watching shit, with you.
No, yeah, no, you're right.
There you go.
You're right. My grandma likes fantasy shit.
There you go.
There you
Oh,
go.
no, sci-fi shit. My bad.
Has she seen Lord of the Rings if she likes fantasy stuff?
Yeah, she likes Lord of the Rings. She's okay with it.
Would she consider it her precious?
Oh my god.
No, I'm joking. That's an in-universe joke with Lord of the Rings. That was no insult towards your grandma.
No, I get it.
All right. Well, you said you had to get going, so I guess we'll see you later.
We'll let you go here, Kairu. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, Kyle, all
Thank
shit
you,
talk
man.
aside. Have a good one, brother.
Yeah. You too, man.
I'm just
What a
laughing at.
That was fun.
I'm just laughing at like what somebody who's not from like East Coast U.S. thinks whenever they're confronted with a New York person. Now.
Yeah.
They just come up and they're like, "What the fuck is up, you dipshit?" And they're just
We're
like, "What am I
fucking
not doing? So
unfiltered.
just oh dear."
Yeah, well, unfiltered, man. I'll say anything. I don't give a shit.
No,
if it
I
makes
just
somebody
know-
uncomfortable,
Oh,
then
I'm not
I'm going all in. The moment I feel even more uncomfort, I just dig in deeper. I'm just like, yeah, here we go. Let's have some fun.
Here we go.
I wasn't able to get to, unfortunately, is I was gonna see if he was like a fan of Ant or some shit, because
I thought he was a
it
fan.
seemed like he
I
was
thought
just
he
coming
was
in
a
to
fan
troll
of
or whatever. So I figured he was he was like in one of the retard Avengers.
The Derp
fan.
Avengers.
Yeah, he was probably like an Utterly Noah fanboy or something.
I don't know. Nah, he made this video like before Utterly Noah got popular, so yeah.
Birdman. He's like, I need you to infiltrate Backseaters and pretend to be Taiwanese or Thailanders. Thai. There we go.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's Thai, right? So then maybe he's right. Maybe that's a Thai lady boy who is his friend.
Oh, that's true. That's the
That
gif
is
I saw
true.
not too long ago about Goku checking the nards of every Thai person he meets.
If only you did so with Haku.
Yeah. So what do you want to do, guys? You guys want to keep watching that video or no?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to keep watching it if you guys are.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd rather her get on and talk her shit.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean, I want to see what she has to say. I want to see you and her debate.
That's true. She was the shit talker.
Anyways. Oh, nope. Let me do that. All right, there we go. All right.
Way to go.
Given that
they own the IP,
they
they
can
can
decide what
decide what's canon and what.
and
Canon
Legends
at
and EU
their
can be used
discretion.
interchangeably. Also, Disney is producing.
Also,
You
the
do have
new
terrible
Star Wars
camera
content.
chemistry, I have to say. You got to learn to talk one at a time.
Literally, and it's like again, it's like I don't care. I'm just talking shit. It's like you are arguing against my points though, so you do care a little bit, sir.
Actually, keeping Star Wars both streaming and.
I mean, I think he cares a little bit more than he actually says he does.
Exactly. Guy sounds fucking wishy-washy to me.
It's just one of those, when I'm confronted with any points that go against mine, then I'm just gonna be like, oh, well, I don't really care, or it was a joke.
It was a joke, bro.
know? Yeah, that's always like the reaction whenever like you don't have any actual rebuttal. It's always just like, it's not that serious.
Yep.
Also, it's serious enough to make a video about Backseater and start fucking, shitting on him. I mean,
they're kind of doing that here. They're trying to bury me in this.
Yeah,
fucking
that's
thing.
what I'm saying. He's making a video shitting on you, but yet he doesn't care. I mean, that sounds pretty fucking dumb.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Ants recently made this comment on fucking Twitter where he said that so I'm arguing that hey man, there should only be one interpretation of each fictional character. There should only be one timeline, etc., etc. I'm saying all that. Then Ant chimes in. He's like, "You do realize that there are two versions of Luke in Legends, right?" And I'm like, "Fucking where? How? List the stories
Is he
off."
talking
Never
about
replied.
Luke?
No, I don't think he is. I think even Ant's smart enough to know that was a clone. But even then, it's like, what the fuck is Ant talking about there? I don't know. He never responded.
Splinter of the Mind's Eye, maybe? Or
I don't fucking know. I genuinely do not know. Anyways.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ant's gonna have to get back to you with sources on that.
Yeah. Anyways.
Because it is kind of failing, but hey, at least
kind of-
Andor exists, and from what I've heard, it's actually okay.
It's
at
Andor,
least.
not Acolyte, right? Acolyte fucking sucks.
No, Acolyte is the one that sucks ass, but I feel bad because everyone in the cast, I'm pretty sure, got harassed for being.
Oh, shut up! Everybody in every cast ever has gotten harassed at this point because it's the internet and everybody has a voice. So if even one person,
and it didn't help them fucking shitting on all the fucking fans either.
yeah, whenever you start
the real
generalizing
fans,
fans
sorry.
based on you get one hate message or whatever, this is just how long is this excuse just gonna keep getting thrown out? I got death threats, I got harassment. It's like, motherfucker, it's the internet. Everybody has a voice. Of course you're gonna get some crazy people who are gonna, you know what? Have the police or whatever go after those people if they really send you legitimately threatening shit. other than that, just like accept that it's part of criticism in modern age. Like
most death threats like are just bluster anyway. Like they never like people who send death threats never really act on them.
Well, I'm just tired of even like having to discuss it. Like, of course you did. You're part of it. Star Wars is a big enough franchise. There's going to be a large enough pool of people, even if only 1 out of every 1,000 is crazy. There's going to be a lot of crazy people. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's just called law of averages and humanity. Like, it's just shut down the conversation because it's just like, oh, well, you can't insult me because I got death threats. It's like, shut up, you little cry bully.
I get death threats on the way to the fucking store every morning.
Yeah,
I mean, by homeless people. I mean,
also, yeah, the
not anymore. We clean those out, Briscoe. We're gonna throw them all in jail.
You're not in Canada.
Oh, well, once we make you the 51st state, you won't have to worry about that.
Hey, I'm living the 51st state. What the fuck, John? Anyways.
Quote unquote DEI hires, and I'm just like, don't do them like that. Can we?
Well, they are. I mean, Amanda Stenberg's a terrible actress.
She would
not have a job if she were white. Like,
I'm pretty sure, like, Evan, correct us if we're wrong, but didn't Amanda Stenberg even say she didn't want any like white guys on the main cast? Something of that.
I don't remember her specifically saying that.
All right. Well, I heard. I don't know. I might be confusing it, but fucking hell, all these people sound alike. They might as well have just said that then.
I mean, if she really had that much of a thing against white people, she would probably sever contact from her millionaire father then.
Yeah.
Her millionaire Dutch father, I believe.
Ooh.
Yep.
Finally.
Is he? Hold on. Let me check real quick.
I'm pretty sure she's only half black. Anyway,
yeah. I mean, that is true. She's only half black.
Which is probably why she's like kind of hot and has some pretty nice tits. But anyways,
yeah, too bad her fucking
yes.
ruin it.
Her father is Tom Stenberg, who is of Danish descent.
Yeah, I remember because Disparu, whenever he was reviewing The Acolyte, he kept playing the Dutch national anthem and showing their flag every time he talked. Every time she would talk about her heritage, he'd be like, "Yes, it's true. We do all hate the Dutch." He like brings out the fucking Dutch flag.
Anyways. That's cute.
Of not harassing the actors for things that they can't control.
Every Star Wars.
Well, I mean, they can control their performances, of which Amanda Stenberg was horrible, so we can criticize her for that. Yes.
It's every Star Wars ever since the prequels, man.
Ownership
does not equal authority.
No, they can't. And it's all trash. Is that really your only argument?
Yes,
because it's all fucking trash.
Because it is trash. We've proven it's trash.
Yeah, the Red Letter Media meme. It's endless trash.
Endless trash.
If you guys actually watch Star Wars, you would know it's fucking trash.
Right.
Like, all I'm saying, I get that feeling when it's like Marvel comics and like DC comics, but the only reason why people can do that is that those comics have been going on even before we were born, so it's hard to take everything as canon. So you
no, it is not.
Wait, Star Wars is going on before they were born.
Yeah,
it's before most people who were talking about it now were born. Yeah,
it's like no, it's not. It absolutely is possible to keep all that stuff canon. You just need a dedicated team of editors or continuity managers or whatever. You just need those guys to keep track of it all. It's really easy. The problem with Disney and by extension modern Marvel and DC, they just literally do not care. It's not impossible.
They're too busy trying to subvert expectations rather than fucking tell a story.
Fucking Narrow Dark. Here, I'm gonna do some promotion here real quick. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Can you guys help me remember the timestamp 1546?
Right.
What was it?
76.
1546.
That is the code to open my garage. But if you press it all at once, you don't.
Evan, you're not supposed to tell people that.
Hold on. I'm trying to tell a joke here. I'm trying to tell a joke here. Calm down. That is my garage code. But if you press all those numbers at once, you unleash America's nuclear arsenal.
I see.
Nice.
So don't enter Evan's garage unless you want to blow the world up.
Well, hang on.
In that case, Evan, I'm entering your garage.
Unleash it where?
Anyways.
We can get rid of China and Russia. I'll do it.
Okay, that's classified. That is classified.
Oh man, if we get rid of Gavin Newsom in California.
So here it is. Here it is right here. Narrow Dark released this video literally today, and if you haven't watched it, you should. Continuity means nothing to Disney Lucasfilm. And you want to know why it means nothing?
Why, Backseater?
Because they don't care.
They're like Bakura. I don't care.
I don't care. It's okay, guys. You guys don't need to tell me again. I remembered it for myself. Anyway.
1546.
Yep. Anyway.
I didn't know you were going back to the video. You didn't have it up on screen. I thought you were just pausing.
Is it really like that? And even if it was, it's like, why is fighting for this the most important thing to you, and not making a family and getting a job and
Oh, jeez, oh my God, it's like, what kind of argument is that?
Charlie Kirk now?
If marrying a broad like that is on the table, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, holy shit. If I had to fucking listen to that fucking voice, oh my God. God damn,
voice sucks.
I could not listen to a broad's voice like that for like more than fucking 3 seconds.
Yeah, and even then, like,
fucking video.
Even then, that argument is like so fucking terrible. It's like, why do you care so much about Star Wars? Like, you should like go out and like find a girlfriend and like have a family. It's like, I can do both, you know. I just choose to focus on Star Wars more. Fucking
yeah,
idiot.
God forbid anybody have fucking hobbies and interests.
Exactly.
Fuck.
My God. Okay, that got me off so fucking off guard.
I kind of disagree with you, but
Oh my God, he just lists.
Of course,
that motherfucker's definitely Indian.
Yeah.
Of course, he scrolls the civil conversation of "I disagree," and then it's like, that's completely
Yeah, because that
fine.
shit's boring. I want the juicy bits for the fucking algorithm.
Where's
Fucking
this
coward.
guy? Then you are already lost. It's like, bruh. It's like,
Coward.
Yeah,
Don't put
I'm
Braun in
all I'm
the
saying.
sequel trilogy. Don't put him in anything Disney. As I always say.
Oh my God, I swear, I
that's like
watched the choreography for the fucking fight for Anakin and Obi-Wan, right?
Anakin and Obi-Wan in the final movie. That is a very good fight.
It is.
Wait,
good fight.
he just said he hadn't watched them.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Shit.
We should
Here I
play this
am
part.
trying to be
That's why he
nice.
left.
I
Because
told
he
you
don't
he
want
was
to play the
trolling.
rest of the video and be here when this get played.
So I called him out for
Fucking-
being a troll early on, and I was right.
That fucking scumbag cocksucker fucking motherfucker.
Called
Dirty
it.
fucking twat.
What
Yeah,
up?
pretty.
Fruit
I
Loop.
feel like I'm so spoiled with rider choreography. No, not even in like the recent ones, like Blade or anything.
Yeah. Look, all I'm saying
You can't-
is
you can't
that's
compete
just
with Blade.
because
You can't compete.
You really cannot
You can't compete
Look, all
with
I'm-
them.
you can. And I mean, the thing is that every like American production can be like pretty good with like their fights, but they don't have Mr. Kamen Rider Seiji Takaiwa. That man is like fucking good.
Imagine the end.
That
of-
man is Mr. Kamen Rider for a goddamn fucking reason.
Calm
You
down.
can't beat him.
Toothpaste in the peanut
Cool,
butter.
what does that have
man.
to do with what I fucking said?
Yep, right here, Star Wars.
Absolutely
Communist
nothing.
trap.
Two-Face in the peanut butter?
Two-Face.
Fucking
Just skipping just skipping everything.
man. So back up to his fucking
He's
backpedaling
skipping
here.
everything.
Yeah, I'm skipping everything by just focusing on the shit that I find relevant. Yeah, okay.
Because some people apparently can't read. No, I'm not saying that no strategist exists in Star Wars, but rather this kind of strategist is more emblematic of the kind of strategist you find in Trek than Wars. Completely different. than
That's
what you said
completely different
Hey!
from what he said the first time.
Hey, John, it's you!
Yep.
It's more of a case of you not being able to write rather than others not being able to read. And then
Yep.
back, no, it's truly no different from what I wrote. You just jumped to
It's
conclusions
no
because you
different. It's the exact opposite. One was it's not what you would typically find. The other one is, oh, you should watch this series if you like this character, and not
Right.
the other one. He said
Right.
instead of.
Reading what you want to read. I just read what you wrote. Try to be clear with your points, especially considering what the context of what you're replying to. No, you didn't. You jumped to conclusions I didn't make. Nope, straight up. and down.
He's all butthurt because I'm insulting his writing. He wants to write a book.
John, does Ant have you blocked, or do you have Ant blocked?
I don't know. I think I don't have him blocked.
I know you have a shitload of his dick lickers blocked.
Yeah, because those fuckers talk forever. I
Yeah.
get tired of a fucking conversation.
Yeah, Chris Wright.
They
Well,
want to
that's
get the
because
last
they don't have
word.
any fucking friends.
Briscoe, you need to hop on fucking X and you need to bully Chris Wright.
Jeez, like I got other shit to do. I can't spend all day talking with you, and you're gonna try and get the last word and just like repeat some fucking lie.
Yeah.
Lack of ability can make points as evidence by responses. John.
No. Do you know what's a funny thing? He has Twitter. He paid for Twitter. He paid for blue check mark.
Oh, he paid for Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
all-
what?
My response to that is always, yes, I also pay for YouTube Premium. Are you gonna give me equal shit for that? Because they're both
Yeah.
to avoid ads.
At some point.
At some point.
Oh yeah, his friend is playing for a fucking blue check mark. Holy
John
shit.
is on
Ah.
here.
I'm sorry, I have $8 a month to spare, you fucking losers.
Cover yourself. Oh, Ant is melting down. He knows he can't beat John right here.
He can't be John.
Yeah.
he can't be
See,
John.
I just did what I knew would piss off Ant, which is just insult his writing. So I knew he would respond to that because it's like he's such a fucking pompous ass. He'd be like, "My writing? How dare he? I'm
Yeah.
writing a book." Well,
Uh,
and yet it is also true. So it's a
yeah,
troll
meanwhile,
on
Ant's
two
book
levels.
hasn't fucking released yet.
Probably because he can't even write what his points are clearly.
Yeah.
Ant's writing a book.
Yeah, Ant is writing a book.
What's it called? How to be a
I have
fucking
no
homo?
idea.
Sounds like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. It's like the one where Ant writes a book.
And for Twitter, even I could, and I know
Well,
nothing
now you don't
about
even
this
know what site you're
stupid
on.
space
I
thing
know,
for
fucking
Twitter.
Rosh. Here's another.
Right. Just because she insulted Twitter.
Alright, so OG claps back. No, you are now backtracking. You are implying that there are no strategic villains
Yes.
in Star Wars. So now
I
saying that
forgot
the
OG jumped in here.
Yeah, she roasted it big time.
kid was clever as
God, he just
as
can't
the-
admit that he poorly worded his first. Like that's all he would need to do is just say, you
Oh,
know,
my bad, bro.
It wasn't clear in my first one, but I
Yeah.
didn't mean instead of. I meant this. Like, but he can't admit it. He can't admit that he just made two completely different tweets. Instead, he's like, "No, I said the exact same thing," which then becomes completely indefensible at that point because everybody can see that you didn't.
is only in sequel trilogy. Again, Palpatine, Isard, Bane. There's another one. Bane. Plagueis. Yep, Plagueis. Another one.
Bane? I thought it was in Batman.
Who's Bane?
Darth Bane, you fucking idiots.
Who's Bane in Star Wars? I only know Bane,
Bane in
Batman,
Star-
who broke the back of Batman.
Oh,
What
he broke
a
my back.
fucking dumb fucking idiot.
Yeah, just wait till they respond to the end of the video here.
He broke my bag. Robin, he broke my bag. He gave me back shots.
He broke my back, dude. He backshotted me, Robin.
Each
What?
has
No,
one
no,
way
no.
of
He
saying
backshot me, Alfred.
in the game.
Alfred.
Yay,
Bane,
jokes. They're so
Bane
funny.
didn't do a backdrop on Batman. He did a spine buster, you fucking idiots.
Star Wars only in Shrek.
So much for them having watched wrestling as a kid and they don't know the names of all the moves.
Now,
Okay.
I am not saying that no strategist exists in Star Wars. Rather, this kind of strategist is more emblematic of the kind of strategist you find in Trek and Wars. That is exactly what you stated. A strategist was thrown into Star Wars. You didn't even share a type of or example. Only used a strategist, implying as Star Wars does not have those types of villains. Only Trek does. So yeah, you backtrack and now you're burying your.
Pause.
OG and I do.
Oh,
You
now
fucking-
it's who cares. Now that he's been proven wrong, it's who cares then?
Yeah.
All of this for a badly worded tweet, or all of this
Oh well,
over
at
a
least you admit that it's badly worded. That's more than Ant could do.
Yep.
tweet over your precious Star Wars lore.
It's
No,
not even
no,
about
no.
Star Wars. It's about somebody fucking not being able to admit they were wrong or that they
Yeah.
worded something bad. It's like that's all you need to do. It could have been a 2-second conversation.
Sorry, not even the
Let-
that.
Instead, he's
I'm
like, since
sorry.
apparently people can't read, he had to come in all arrogant.
I'm sorry, not even the Transformers fandom,
So much for media literacy.
Yeah,
Does
really.
this. To my knowledge. And
To
the
your
Star Wars
knowledge,
fandom is
which doesn't seem to be much.
really
It's okay.
good at just taking things fucking literally.
As far as you looking to be insulted, yada yada yada. I'm fucking replying this.
Again? Again?
Yeah.
This is a good one. Oh fuck yeah. Oh my god. So, here's another dick licker. Lee Boyden.
Is he just gonna say everyone's a dick licker?
Yes, that's what we call his fan.
Running gag. Come
It's a
on.
running gag, exactly.
Yeah, he doesn't have any other good insults.
I mean, I have Dingbat. That
you don't
is a
have
good
a
one.
fucking good video, you
Well, it's
dick.
only in relation to ants that he calls people dick lickers. So I
Yeah.
would say Backseat's just being consistent with one particular fan base.
Exactly.
It's like Kino always calling Birdman Bird Brain. It's like, oh, what do you just call people Bird Brain? It's like, no, obviously him specifically.
With OG, they fucking can't. Fucking Christ. Oh my god, just
Ow.
Oh, sucks. Fuck you. I already.
Just skipping everything.
Yeah, cause I don't have all fucking day to read all the tweets, and I want this to be short and sweet, bro.
Skipping everything.
The points you make in this video are absolutely fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
On voice. Fuck you.
Well, you can't either, because last time I checked, Megatron doesn't have an Indian or Thai accent.
This dumbass thinks that stories where the heroes and villains don't exist. Oh my god, it's like, yeah, it's just, this is a really just pathetic ass display of Ant.
What the fuck is pathetic?
I just want to show you that, like, you really can't.
Nope, he dipped out. Alright, moving on.
Talk about stars because he knows diddly fucking dirt.
Diddly fucking dirt.
Reaction.
Yeah.
I get a rush out of us reacting to him, basically. I said that in one of OG's posts on Twitter. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Where is it? There she is.
You're dick riding. You're dick riding this person? Really?
She
You're
doesn't
dick
have
riding
a
just-
dick. Ah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What? What a fucking moron.
Also, how exactly am I dick riding OG here? Like, how the heck?
Well, the funny thing is, if you said that like her points were bad, she'd be like, "Oh, he's a sexist then." But now that you are like acknowledging her points as good, she's like, "Oh, you're dick riding."
No, and considering these people are from Thailand, she's probably got a fucking dick.
Ooh.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was probably just part of his troll. He was probably just like saying that, but
Yeah. Also, it's like, fuck. Oh shit! I forgot what point I was gonna make. Anyways. Moving on.
Anyone else, just because you don't like one person, I think it's really fucking pathetic. Like, again, I've since stopped supporting Anthony because
Then why are you out here defending him then?
I think he defends people that he probably wouldn't. I do think he's hypocritical, but not for stupid Star Wars discourse. Because I don't.
Okay, how's he a hypocrite? Put your money where your mouth is.
Give a fuck.
That's called compare and contrast between the real lore and Disney lore. Yes, that's correct. Here we go. So Star Wars can't consist of strategists.
Pause.
Yeah, okay, I already read that.
Pause.
What's with the pausing every 2 fucking seconds?
I don't know.
because she's got a lot to say. Damn it.
No, she
Real
really
lore.
doesn't.
Or not. Like, not even the Transformers fans fight about which G1 is better between Marvel and the OG cartoon. We all know that objectively the Marvel comics have stronger writing, but we still like the G1 cartoon.
Oh,
Look, I love.
Okay, cool, but guess what? Star Wars doesn't have it, or isn't supposed to have, multiple continuities like Transformers does.
G1 so much, it's so fucking stupid.
I'm gonna repost this. Oh, Jason, good man. And even Dark Bane could have Grand Land. Yep. Brandon, yeah. Oh, and suplexes for all. I consider Palpatine to be one of the master strategists in all of fiction. He's stuck.
All of fiction.
Huh.
He planned it.
Just
That's just his opinion.
Shiro Kanzaki beats the fuck out of him, and I don't like Shiro as a villain.
Who is this Kanzaki guy?
Also, it's still he said he's one of the best. If you can name one other that's better than him, that still makes him one of the best.
Yeah.
Like you have to get him out of like the top 10 before you even start discussing whether that was a questionable phrase.
Yeah.
having execution matters. just having the concept of being a master strategist doesn't make you
just because they look. All I'm saying, just because you tell me that
he's
a
a
master
Kamen Rider
strategist doesn't mean I
guy.
fucking believe you.
She just overrides him as soon as he starts talking. She's
Yeah.
like, "Silence, woman speaking."
Oh, she definitely wears some pants in that relationship.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, yes, I be quiet now. Oh dear.
James,
Because it's
you
like-
see Dooku's realization of what a pawn he had been his final moment. That is absolutely correct. Batsu's back. I swear that dude is another take. Batsu, if you are watching this,
Damn it, Dooku! Why didn't you blurt it out?
Over 20 videos on them. Check them out.
No.
Kelly,
Prophecies
the
to Sith
thing
Lord.
is-
What?
What?
is absolutely correct. Batsu's back. I swear that dude is another
Anakin
take.
pulls
Batsu-
a fucking Stone Cold. He's what?
What? What? What?
Watch what he does. I have made over 20 videos on them. Check them out.
No,
Kelly,
no, because the thing is,
You
the
should
thing
though.
because I can't believe this person is making me defend Sai. But oh my god, Sai's not even that bad.
Swing Raid Squad.
What? Hang on. What's not even that bad?
No,
Kelly,
no, because the thing is, because I can't believe this person is making me defend Sai. But oh my god, Sai's not even that bad.
Swing Raid Squadron.
Okay, what does Sai have to do with this anyway? What the fuck? I said I've made over 20 videos on Ant, not Sai.
Sai is never. Sai just has bad opinions.
More
Well, at least that we can agree on.
Compared to more brash Zinj. Well, to be fair, Zinj was kind of playing up his brashness. He's kind of playing a character to fool people. But yeah, and believe failure should be learned from, not grounds for execution. I'm gonna give that a like. Yeah, Ant just absolutely did not know who he was fucking with us. He does not fuck with the Star Wars fandom. As Cody Rhodes said something to that effect recently. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment on it, subscribe to videos like this. And I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, here comes the picture at the end.
Take care.
Try and become
was
a
that?
beautiful son of a bitch right now. Oh, he's dating Anthony.
I put myself as the strong, muscly man. And,
Yeah.
and you as the
It's
guy. I'm
Bane
giving
breaking
back shots
Batman's
to.
back.
So
Come
therefore
on.
I win this argument.
Well, there was that. I remember fucking Ant getting at me on Twitter. It's like, you do realize how that story ends for Bane, right? It's like, I don't fucking care. It's the fucking meaning of the photo that matters, dipshit. Fucking hell. Well, anyways, so yeah, guys, final thoughts on these fucks.
He's a very bad troll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you admit to coming in here just to play devil's advocate and then think it's like gonna continue to work.
Yeah.
I will say, he may need to work a little bit on his stand-up routine.
Yeah, don't quit. Yeah, speaking of jobs, don't quit your day job, fucking Kiryu's.
Yeah, and I still don't believe that that's a dude.
Idiot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
The
know what
more
the
I
fuck
think
that's
about it,
about.
the more I'm starting to think New York, Florida man's high femboy theory could be possible.
Thai, well, that's only because he said he's from Thai. He's Thai, but I don't believe him because he got a straight up Indian accent. And when I called him a Ben Choden and Terry Market, he giggled because he knew what the fuck I was talking about. That means a sister banger and a hooker in Indian. So
Yeah,
he knew it. So
Yeah, well, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. So if you guys enjoyed this stream, please give a thumbs up, comment below your thoughts, subscribe over streams like this. We'll see you guys next time in the backseat. Take care!
peace.